I'm guessing that worked. Happens every time. Can everyone hear me? Waiting for anything. I think we're good now. StreamYard always gives me issues as far as the mic. It always switches the settings on me. There we go. All right, let me start that over. Welcome to the best available day one NFL draft live stream. Thank you so much to everyone that's here. I am so excited to get this kicked off. If you're a draft analyst or you cover the draft year long, you know that this is a ton of work that goes into this every year. If you are subscribed to the channel, you've seen all of the work we've done doing, prospect specific videos, going down to Dallas for the Shrine Bowl, giving superlative list mock drafts. We had the community mock draft a couple weeks ago. All of it leads to tonight, tomorrow, Saturday. I'm so excited that you're all here. We're going to have, again, guests throughout the day. So, can't wait to have them here. I'm trying to remember anything else that I said before the mic was off. Thank you, everyone, for calling that out. But so excited that you're all here. We got a couple comments already. What's up, everybody? It is so good to see you guys. Colt. I'm here for the first round. Unfortunately, Colt will be in counseling on Saturday because he's family focused. So I'll miss the day 3 live stream. I don't want to say anything else. I'll leave that comment there. That is quite good. I'm going to be answering questions. As far as the day 3 thing, I want to point this out real quick. I'll get to some questions as well. We're going to be doing a little subathon. I've had some questions about, are you guys going to do a day 3 live stream? Because we're definitely doing days 1 and 2. I figured out the best way to do it if we're going to do anything is maybe doing live draft grades. However, there's a catch. So we're going to do super chats as a way to try and do this. So we're just going to have a $100 goal for today and tomorrow. So we're going to combine the 2 days. If we can get enough support for it and you guys really want to see the live draft grades as I just go through them on Saturday immediately after all the rounds are over, we will do that. So we're going to do kind of like a super chat-a-thon throughout the 2 days. Secret bonus objective. If we get $250 for some reason, I will do the sexy Dexy dance live on camera. I do it all the time anyway in my personal life. So, why not do it on camera? I think I've gotten it down so far. So I'm excited for this. I'm sure we all know where the first pick's going to go. But, stay tuned. Ask questions. Again, we'll have guests along through here throughout the night. So just stay tuned. We're going to have people hopping in and out. Can't wait to go through this. And tomorrow, if you're a Packers fan, I know we have a lot of Packers fans that subscribe to the channel. That'll be the big one as far as, day 2 picks, anything crazy that might happen there. So let's get going here. What questions we got? Gino, do you think the Giants are going to trade up? I don't see a trade up as far as the Giants. I could see a trade back realistically as far as maybe they don't like what's there at 10 and they decide to move back and get some extra picks. The fact they have 2 top 10 picks is so fascinating. I can't see a trade up. I think someone's going to trade up at 3. That is my current guess as to what's going to happen. That is just like my quote unquote hot take. So we'll figure out what happens there. How many QBs do you think go tonight? How many QBs? I think 1. I know Ty Simpson is probably going to be the second one taken. I just can't see anyone trading up. If they do, it's going to be the Cardinals. But, who are they in a contested market with? I don't know if Pittsburgh pulls that trigger. If I'm the Cardinals, I get wanting Ty Simpson. I just think it's bad process to try and trade up for him. Actually, I don't get wanting Ty Simpson. Second round, though. Sure, don't trade up. Don't trade up. You're a team that has so many other needs. Don't lose more draft picks and swings at the dartboard for this. 90673. I'm not sure what this is in reference to. 906. Okay, sorry. I'm seeing YouTube chats. I was like, I am not from the UP. Best player in the draft. My number 1 ranked player is Caleb Downs. My favorite player is Ruben Bain. I still think he has a really good chance to be just a sensational player in this league. I think he's coming in at the right time with the way formations offensively are changing. I think we're getting away from spread out formations. I think we're going more condensed. And I think that really negates a lot of Ruben Bain's shortcomings. But Caleb Downs, man, he's the best safety I've ever evaluated. That includes Minkah Fitzpatrick. I really don't care that he's a little small because he tackles like a national champion wrestler. He processes super well in coverage. He moves so damn well, so he can play man or zone. I feel like he's a complete safety prospect. So really curious to see what we get there. Real quick, I got up at 4 a.m., emergency call. Everything's fine. but I've been gassed. So I was like, I'm going to need some caffeine. So I'm trying. This is no free ads, but a free ad. I'm going to try a Celsius for the first time. If anyone has any reviews on what I should try and get next tomorrow, if I need more caffeine, we're going to try one of these out. I'm going to give a quick review. Okay, it's sparkling orange. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. It's got caffeine, so it'll get us going, but I have some questions about that. All right, let's get back to your guys' questions. Think the Dolphins will grab a QB today? I don't think today. Malik Willis is the quarterback. You're going to see what you get. I think in a lot of these QB needy teams, you really just want to wait until the 2027 draft to go after it. If you don't get Mendoza today, which is the Raiders, I think anyone else you're drafting is just either a project or a good backup. And I think the QB needy teams just bite the bullet and wait for 27. So I don't see that. All right. Fury Earl, we know what's going to happen at 1. Who do you take it to, and who do you think the Jets will actually take? Great question. I would personally take Reuben Bain. I know it's not the popular pick. I know David Bailey, Arvell Reese. They're probably going to take Reese, is my guess. You would take Reese. You think they take Bailey? Yeah, I think Reese or Bailey are the two more likely ones. All right, we got our first guest here. It is Tex Western, Acme Packing Company, with a Gloria that is exceptional.
Well, thank you. Yeah, how we doing tonight, man?
I'm good. I just reviewed a Celsius. I didn't give a rating. I've never had a Celsius before. Carlene called me at 4 a.m. and I thought something horrible had happened.
Oh God,
everything's fine, but I did not fall asleep after that. So I was just like, I'm gonna need something.
It's gonna be a long night for you. Holy crap!
But yeah, so we're trying this. Don't love it, but it's not bad. I was gonna do a white monster, but I was like, you know what? Let's just try something different. So
there you go.
How are you feeling, man? I know there's no Packers pick today, but
no, that's all right. Honestly, it's weird being in the position that we are, and basically going through all of Thursday knowing that there's virtually zero chance that we're gonna be on the clock. Admittedly, I've done so much less work on the top end of this class than I normally do. So this is very much going to just sort of be a, roll with it and react as we go, because obviously, know the guys in this class, but I haven't looked that closely at fits, at kind of needs and things. I've been so focused on like the day 2 guys and kind of where things slot in. So that's where, I've just been so focused on, all right, who's going off the board in the 40s that's gonna piss us all off when we get to 52 and somebody that we wanted is gone. So that's where my attention has been focused.
In a weird way, I'm kind of excited for that, because like that's kind of the fun of the draft. You're like, I wanted that guy, or then you get to sometimes laugh. I think we lost Tex briefly. We'll pick that conversation up. Let me answer some questions while he figures that out. I'm going to take him off studio. Technical difficulties. It's early. The draft's going to work out some kinks. We got 8-minute picks today instead of 10. So there's like a lot of just changes. So we're going to figure it out. Well, Tex figures it out. So love this question from Brian. What is the preferred round to crash a work truck? Every round you can crash a work truck. If you're not familiar with it, Justice and I last year, before and at the end of every draft talk episode, we're just talking about crashing the work truck, shake the secretary for Shamar Stewart, which has not aged well, but we'll just blame Cincinnati for that. So preferred round is every round. Preferred player to crash the work truck for, if you're talking about the Packers, I think I would go with Big Citrus, just because the vibes of it are exceptional. Well, I'm going to flip this real quick while we're waiting on Tex. Just everything about the need, the player, the scheme stinks, but I just think he's fun. It looks like we've gotten a few DDS believers through Draft Talk, which I'm super excited about. Looks like we got Hubert. Were you in DDS? Was big tweet. And then Adam DDS, no matter what. Yeah. I mean, I get it. He's He's a fun one. Gabe Akis, I think I would prefer, and I might get like pitchforked for that. But I'm in on DDS as well. I don't think it's that hard of a selection. All right, first pick is in. Wonder who it's gonna be. You've seen in this. Hold on, let me make sure I'm pointing right. This corner, we've got the IU National Championship frame photo. For those new to the channel, I'm IU class of 2016. I had to watch the end of the Kevin Wilson era and then watch the start of the Tom Allen era. And I won't lie, Tom Allen got me a little bit excited. But then unfortunately, just, things didn't go well. The Michael Penix COVID year was crazy. I'm still not over the national title. So we're about to see the fourth ever national title winner, Heisman Trophy winner, number 1 overall pick. So that means it's time for something silly that I put in here. Oh, yeah. I need that noise. Been waiting for that noise for a long time. I'm going to turn it on here. You might hear it on the mic. Hey, there we go. Texas back, and Fernando Mendoza is here. He's been drafted. He's a Raider. Colt, texture muted.
Which of those two things are you more excited about?
Here's something cool. Colt, if you're in the chat, shout out. All my stepbrothers live in Boise, and so they love Boise State. So now we have an NFL franchise where the quarterback's a Hoosier and the running back's a Bronco.
That's fun.
It's going to be a little fun. Who knows if it's going to work out, but congrats to Fernando Mendoza. Is that MPOG? Matt Phillips in the chat, longtime friend. Matt, thanks for joining. Love you, man. Fernando Mendoza, 4th player ever to be the number 1 pick, national champion, Heisman Trophy winner, and the other 3 are Joe Burrow, Cam Newton, Jameis Winston.
That's pretty good company.
It actually is.
I will still never get over that run in the 4th quarter of the title game.
Dude, I watch it randomly, and I'm an adult man that no longer gets that worked up over football, and I get emotional watching it.
I imagine that to Indiana fans must be like the David Gilreath kickoff return for Wisconsin against Ohio State in 2010, but taken up to 11. That's like the best thing, the closest thing that we have to hang our hats on was beating number 1 Ohio State once 16 years ago.
No Tom Brady in the war room. I was wondering if we were going to see that, unless I missed something. But Fernando,
I just got my wife just came into the doorway and glared at me because she heard what I was talking about. She's an Ohio State grad, so.
Listen, they've won enough. It's fine. I love that Fernando's just wearing the most basic accountant suit possible. Everyone else has he's just
totally predictable. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's perfect. He's the perfect goober for Vegas. I feel like it's just, I don't know, that pairing just makes me happy.
I'm trying to see if this is actually going to update this draft tracker. There we go. Maybe it'll keep updating. I might have to keep refreshing it. Oh, man. Now the draft actually gets somewhat interesting. We're going to see what happens. Maybe it'll be Arvell Reese. Maybe it'll be David Bailey. Maybe it'll be Ruben Bain. Maybe it'll be a trade. I think the draft's going to get weird at 3. The fact that all the reports all at the same time are Jeremiah Love's going to go to the Cardinals. I'm like, you're really going to set up Mike LaFleur like that in his first year? Just be like, all right, here's a running back. Go
This is the never trust anything you hear on, the 12 hours of Thursday leading up to the draft. Trust no one. Yes.
What if it's from TMZ and the New York Post?
Well, that's a different story. That's that was, I said it in the APC Slack. I was kind of entertained by the whole Rossini Vrabel thing being what everybody was talking about instead of stupid draft things like, will Caleb Downs fall into the late teens or, crap like that.
The Carson Beck one, was it yesterday? I was like, all right, I'm ready for this to start. This is if it happens though. Oh, this is going to be a glorious live stream tonight, guys.
Oh my God.
If something really stupid happens, I will go pour some whiskey. I was like, I don't trust myself to.
I was literally just debating what I should start with here. So,
So fun. Here's some lore about Tyler Brook draft live streams. The first one I ever did was just a Twitter live with my buddy Kale, shout out Carl, in Chicago. And we decided, because we were like early 20s guys, like right out of college, we'll take a shot every time there's a trade in the first round. This was the 2017 draft where it was the most trades in the history of the NFL draft. And I'm pretty sure the draft ended at one point with Kale smoking a cigarette out of a windowsill because we didn't want to go downstairs for the stream.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that turnout is crazy. That is. Green Bay was great, but that I won't lie, that's impressive by Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I haven't been paying close attention to the. Okay, there we go. So they got the theater set up like right behind Heinz Field. Then
you lived through that. So the night ended after the first round, where we went to some beach thing and like had a bonfire, and I believe that we were so drunk we started wrestling in the sand, and then I woke up and the bed, I was fully clothed, woke up in bed, bed's covered in sand. So that was quite a day. All right, here we go. Number 2. David Bailey.
There we go.
All right, so not Reese. So now here's my question. Does someone try to move up for Reese? Does Reese start falling? He was one of those players I could see. I don't think it's anything against him, but more of the projection of what he is. Does he start falling?
I kind of think
Furial.
I can see the same thing.
This guy's cooking, dude. I hope it's Furial. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that, but Tyler's like
so
Anakin.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way a little bit. It's just, he's kind of that in that little bit of that Micah mold early on in his career, right? Like, do you play him off ball? Do you put him on the edge? What exactly do you do with him? At least in year 1, and then, kind of see where he goes years 2 and 3. Because I feel like those Parsons comps, when it comes to how he could be deployed, in the first couple of years of his career, make a lot of sense to me. Playing him a little bit all over the place to start, and then kind of let him settle into a true position. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody does move up for him specifically at 3. I could definitely see that. Like I said, the chaos start right here.
Let me pull up my notes. Why don't we do this? I think this might help a little bit. We can share through my notes. So share this tab instead. Make sure it looks okay. That's way too small. Hold on. There we go. Look at that. Look at Tyler getting better at StreamYard. Hey. This is why we put in the reps, the whole pre-draft process, so that we can pull this up. So Bailey was my edge 2. Like everyone knows, like he's got like length, explosiveness. It's like the quick change ability along with the bend around the edge, so he can win with speed. He can cut inside, like legit speed rusher. The upper body strength helps him, against the run. I just think he's so twitched up and loaded up that the hard count gets him. And I think he's just so eager to rush the passer. I wonder if that was just a system of like the Texas Tech defense, where it's just like, I know I've got all of these playmakers around this defense. I can kind of cheat it. But at the same time, like when you're always trying to rush the passer, how effective are you against the run? He's got enough. He's not small, but I've just got some concerns run defense wise. But I get it, man. They just need players that can affect the quarterback, whether it's getting after the quarterback, but generating pressure, or just getting interceptions, because Lord knows they need one of those pretty early next year to end this dry spell. Man.
So this was something that I was asked on a podcast earlier this week. Who did you have 1, 2, 3 overall on your big board?
Why don't we? You know what? Well, let me just show it. I have 3 blue chip prospects. Only 3, which is a little depressing. But it is hilarious that it's a safety, a running back, and a linebacker. And granted, I'll be honest, I really wanted to make Ruben Bain a blue chipper because he is my favorite prospect in this class. The length has to be at least some kind of concern. It's just not. I think is he my 4th or 5th player? He's my 4th. So he's right there. Downs is the best safety I've ever watched, even like dating back to his freshman year. Jeremiah Love is Jeremiah Love. Like he's just he's of the last decade of running back prospects. It's like Saquon, Bijan, and then Jeremiah. Styles was a late one for me. I think the fact that he did switch positions in the middle of his college career and then still looked like that, had the instincts that he did, brother, wow. And then he tests like that was
absolutely
one of
off the charts.
Yeah. There aren't that many combine performances that really wow me. I think maybe I'm more jaded after my Anthony Richardson infatuation. But that one was ridiculous. So those are my 3 blue chippers.
We did not talk about this, I think, at any point leading up to this, at least not the two of us. But if you go back, it was the Average Cheese podcast I was on earlier this week, and I feel totally vindicated because I had the same 3 guys as my top 3.
Oh, great!
I think I had Styles above Love, but that was the only difference, and I think that was probably, if anything, just like, positional value bleeding in a little bit to my subconscious there. But again, I just said my wife is a Buckeye. End up watching a lot of Ohio State games living here in this area, so seeing those guys as much as I have, I think I got a different appreciation for Downs and Styles in particular.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate it. I mean, that's kind of like my experience, my one Buckeyes experience last year, and I went out to Columbus to see you guys seeing Jeremiah Smith in person. But that was the reason I went. And then I saw Tyleek Williams in person. I was like, this guy's a monster. Like, oh, man. So, Bailey.
Pick is in.
There's no way unless there's a trade. I just can't. I don't know what I'd do. I just would feel, honestly, above all else, I just feel terrible for Jeremiah Love. I'm sure Mike LaFleur can get him some touches. He'll probably produce, but it's just like, are we going to waste some really good Jeremiah Love years for a team?
I was trying to think, like, it's not like their offensive line is particularly good right now.
Has there ever been a worse? Sorry, I'm going to not look at my phone because I kind of like the being in the moment of this.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man, I spoiled it's on the tracker now too. Damn. Hold on. I have the power to hit the sound, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Brother.
Alas. Boy.
Great.
I mean,
that contract for him is gonna be nice too. 3rd overall pick for a running back. What's that make him as far as average annual value running backs?
Oh, let's find out.
This is your specialty, Tex.
This is all right. Over the cap. Yeah, give me a second.
Good for him, man.
All right, 3rd overall pick. Projected to be 53.8 mil total, 35 million signing bonus. That's pretty damn good. So three for just under 10 mil a year average.
That's got to be like RB 6, 7, 8.
Oh, it's got to be. Let's see here. Average per year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are currently 12 running backs getting more than 10 AAV. So that would put him RB 13 on day 1.
That's crazy. Brian said Mike LaFleur needs his Josiah DeGuara.
I think Josiah DeGuara was on the Cardinals roster last year.
Googling. Enhance. Ooh. Yeah, he was.
Boom. I think I remember that from the Packers Cardinals game. Like,
is he under contract?
That's Josiah DeGuara.
No, I don't think he. Dude, the fact he hasn't signed anywhere. Yep, he's a UFA. What have I done? Ooh, great question. What will happen to Trey Benson? Because Honestly, he might still get reps while because James Conner might not be back right away. I think we might have lost Tex again. I don't know if Tex is in like a storm shelter or remove him for a second. Check. Maybe not. Yeah, for Trey Benson, I mean, James Conner, who knows when he's back? I imagine that he'll still get some reps, like as far as he'll get touches early. That was a guy that a lot of people were really hyped up about. Thought he could be a real impactful player. Just it has not panned out, and that's a real bummer. Don't they also have DeMarcado? Am I imagining that? Or are all these teams blending together because it's the offseason? Who knows? But we'll see there. Man, Jeremiah loves the Cardinal. I'm sorry, I'm still processing this one. We knew it was a possibility. I really thought it was smoke. It just seems like bad practice of rebuilding a team devoid of talent, especially when no one star quarterback. Wow, Jacoby Brissett just holding out after what was his record last year? It was something quite bad. All right, I think we got text back.
Man,
text.
I need to get a fan blowing on my laptop or something. It keeps heating up and
damn
booting me. So I think I got it. We should be good. All right, where were we?
Trey Benson. What happened, man?
Ooh,
he was pretty top.
Didn't he have injury stuff coming out?
That's a great question. 3rd round in 2024. Yeah, I think. Hold on.
I remember liking him a lot. Yeah, he only played 4 games last year.
Man, that's a huge bummer. I'm looking up his combine thingy. It's so zoomed in because of the other site. Let's see.
Ooh. He had a meniscus issue last year that cost him.
That's brutal.
Most of the season. That's rough. Yeah. Oof. That's unfortunate. I mean, I remember we liked him a lot 2 years ago.
Archon he put in the Slack. He's just shook. Mike LaFleur, man, he's just. This one's going to take a minute. They really are leaning into the trading card thing. I don't know if you're noticing they're having the rookies sign it. Kind of cool that they're doing it in the moment, but like at the same time, that's one part of fandom I've just never gotten into. I've romanticized about it, but I'm like, I've seen how much the cards cost just to buy. Tex, man. We need to put like an ice pack on Tex's laptop. All right, Titans, put in your predictions now. They seem pretty fired up. I mean, Sonny Styles feels like the no-nonsense one of get Robert Saleh, who's currently smiling. Get him his Fred Warner. His reaction makes me feel like it's Sonny Styles. Maybe the website will spoil it. Reese, you know what? Could also see Reese and playing off ball and a little bit of. Okay, that could be interesting too. Hold on, I got a text from Tex Beyond the Grave, RIP. Tex is having airflow issues with the laptop. He will respond when he's back. Styles or Reese?
26 NFL draft. The Tennessee Titans select Carnell Tate.
Carnell Tate. Wow. Lesson. That's the first like legit wow from me. Listen, hold on. I really like Tate. I'm just processing this because I did not see it coming. I think Tate, upside wise, is a phenomenal wide receiver one. And I respect the idea of getting Cam Ward a quarterback. Sorry, I'm just processing this right now. Never would have anticipated this one, but I kind of love it. Tate was my wide receiver one pretty significantly. I I'm surprised that they didn't want to go for a guy to have Salah mentor as an off-ball linebacker, like a Sonny Styles, like an Arvell Reese. But now we're starting to get into that conversation we talked about at the beginning of the stream. Could Reese be the guy that starts falling out of nowhere, and does the team move up to get him? Happy for Carnell Tate, though. I like that they're going to get a legitimate weapon for Cam Ward. Then you doesn't put as much pressure on Chimere Dike. Suddenly, that wide receiver room makes a little bit more sense. Is Alec Ayo Manor also there? It's also a way to sell tickets. I know Titans ownership's weird. I personally would not do this on the Titans. I would take one of the linebackers, but Tate's a hell of a player, and it makes things a lot weirder coming up. So I'm very excited to see how the rest of this goes. Giants now got to feel like a huge win for them. They can go any of the Ohio State guys. They can go Reese, Styles, Downs. Do they want to take Tyson? Who knows? But this just got really interesting. Give me 2 seconds. Nose. I figured no one wanted to see that, so thank you for your patience. Chiefs trade up for Reese. I don't know if that's being reported. I will check my phone right now to see if that's something. No. But I could see that. I could see the Chiefs trading up. I keep thinking that Ruben Bain to the Chiefs is perfect because they just need a really proven pass rusher. The Giants, man, this has got to be like the biggest win possible for them because it's just kind of pick your guy here, and then Tyson's might be there at 10. But man, I'm loving this so far. I think 3. This is the most surprising pick so far, but 3 felt like smoke, and then 2, I was kind of expecting Reese. So I'm having fun. Like, don't have a horse in this race. I'm glad to see that good players are getting drafted. Because again, I'm much higher on Tate than I think the average person. I had a pretty wide margin as wide receiver 1. Let me share this tab. Tate was 7 for me. So, Mendoza, Reese, and Bain are technically higher. Same with Styles, but I know ownership meddles with how they draft. So I'm not gonna be too shocked that they try to do something to sell tickets. And Tate's a fun player. So, the prince who was promised.
Oh, I can't hear you.
You can't?
Can you hear me? Thumbs up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. I started this stream. Oh, he can't hear me.
My headphones are in.
Stream, can you hear Justice?
Oh, I can hear you now.
There we go. Dude, the prince who was promised has arrived. It's Justice Mosqueda.
Dog, is Arvell Reese and Caleb Down, are they even any good at football, man?
My hot take at the beginning of the stream was that I thought Reese would be the guy that falls for some reason, but I was not expecting Carnell Tate. Was not expecting that at 4. But you know what? And I don't know if this is a bad take.
Spoilers, I think. I turned the TV off, so I
turned the phone off. I crashed the work truck. I turned the phone off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it if I was the Titans, but I weirdly don't hate it.
So here's my opinion. First of all, I think the Titans, everyone in Tennessee is getting fired because of the offseason that they just had, the free agency cycle that they just had. They're getting fired eventually. Second,
tickets.
No. Bob Saleh's defense does not work if you do not have pass rushers. And on the interior, Jeffrey Simmons and John Franklin Myers are a great start on the interior. The problem is on the edges, you have Oladejo and then Jermaine Johnson Jr. I probably would have gone Arvell Reese. I probably would have gone
when he was walking up, I was originally like Styles was always going to be the pick. And then I thought about it and I was like, Reese, man, like you can play him a little off ball, but have him off the edge. Like I'm glad that we got one of these surprises early and out of the way. I'm having fun through 4 picks. It's not usually this weird. So
yeah, love going 4. I mean, I'm going to be honest.
Dude, this dude nailed it. I haven't. This was before you came on, Justice. He said his since we're dangling like minutes before you came on.
Oh boy.
Keep going.
He's
Sorry.
fine. He's with the NSA. You can see inside my house right now. What color shorts am I wearing? I feel like Jeremiah Love at 4 would have been a surprise too a couple days ago, right? If all the smoke didn't.
But I thought it was just smoke. That was my thing. I thought it was just
maybe some teams can't shut up.
I thought they were just trying to leverage a trade, and then everyone called their bluff, and they were like, "Damn, okay." Tex is having some technical issues. He was in here. He'll be back once he figures out his stuff. Did the Chiefs just trade up?
They did. That's the news that I saw, and then I was like, I got to get off Twitter because I don't even know who the Giants pick is.
I know. I'm looking at the draft tracker we have on here, though. Cleveland, the worst kept secret. Everyone knew this, that they were trying to trade back, which I think they're trading back so they can take Monroe Freeling and not feel as icky about it. That was my take.
I think they're going to take a left tackle. I think they're going to take a left tackle. I don't know who.
Trick question. There are no shorts.
Wrong.
Okay, we're doing it. Okay. I got nervous there. I thought we were about to have another New York Post TMZ article on our hands.
No. I'm wearing like blue and blue tie-dye Nike shorts.
My stepbrother, first comment in the chat today, Justice. He said, I'm here for the first round. I'm in counseling on Saturday because I'm family focused, though, so I'll miss day 3 of the stream.
Dude, Tyler.
Are we going to just talk about it? I've been trying not
Well, I want to talk about this, where we've said, like, hey, man, the draft really ends at, like, the 4th or 5th round.
4th or 5th round or pick?
4th or 5th round.
Okay. Oh.
And Vrabel was like, hey, man, Doug, like, I'm going to be working Thursday, Friday. You guys have at it on Saturday. It's never been stronger. Only, like, the top 120 picks are real.
Let's see. Hey, Womp. This is the college roommate I was just telling you about, Justice, who had dinner next to a certain sports media personality. Oh, man. Womp, I appreciate you being on. Chiefs up to 6, man. Oh, are we doing more promotional stuff that's going to delay the pick being announced?
So I got the trade details. I don't even know who this pick is.
Send it. Okay.
But the Browns get 9, 74, and 148.
Just straight up for 6 or 10?
Yeah, so moving up 3 spots, they gave up a 3rd-round pick, and then whatever 148 is, which is probably 4th or 5th.
It's 200. Let me show the trade value chart thing. Let me zoom this in. Arvell Reese to the Giants.
So you have to trade Kayvon now. They just came out and were like, we're not trading Kayvon. We're not trading Kayvon after Dexter Lawrence. And it's like, okay, well, now you have 4 edge rushers. All
right, let's zoom this up as much as we can.
Burns on the market?
Brother, I don't know what's going on over there.
They're going to let me use Brian Burns?
Here we go. Here's the trade value chart. I am nailing this streaming technical stuff. This is honestly hard as hell. Let's see. That is 250 points of value. What picks did you say they gave up? 74?
74.
220.
And 148.
So 252.3 to move up 250 points. Yeah, almost exact. Makes total sense.
Makes sense.
Shout out the trade value chart. It's one of my favorite things to look at when these trades happen. Because they clearly use it.
Yeah.
What are the dude? I kept saying, someone else in the chat. Let me find it. Someone had predicted the Chiefs were going to trade up for. I gotta find it. So I swear someone.
Is Caleb Downs even good at football, man?
He's my number 1 ranked player. Here you go. Matthew said the Chiefs straight up for Reese. Oh no, okay. I kept thinking they were going to get Bain. Bain just makes so much sense for them.
Bain makes sense. I think Downs makes sense.
They typically have success with good safeties. Good for Arvell Reese, man. Not going to the Jets. Congratulations. You're going to a more serious of the New York franchises, hopefully.
Are they going to play him off ball?
Dude, I don't know. Well, that makes some more sense with the personnel, but I also think it gives you flexibility of going, we might play you at off ball, or can I interest you in one Kayvon Thibodeau?
Hold up. I got to text
I
him.
would prefer him as an off ball for what it's worth. I wonder if they even thought Reese was going to be there. So he's not the faller. I wonder if it's Styles, but maybe the Chiefs traded up to jump the Commanders so that the Commanders could not get downs. Thank you, Owen, for that. I really appreciate it. Schefter just now said they are still not trading Kayvon, so I wonder if that's indicating.
I'm texting my buddy with the Giants right now.
Okay. Do you think he's a little busy right now?
I don't know if he's in the war room.
Okay.
He's a little low on the totem pole. I'll see if they can get an in, but he's definitely in the meetings, so he'll know if
that's super interesting.
Be an edge or off ball.
They're gonna be right back up here in a few picks unless they trade back.
Yeah, they're at 10. Right?
What if they just did Styles? Just we're really gonna go
Jesus, dude. Just give it to Harbaugh. Yeah, immediately just get Harbaugh out.
He can't help himself, man. Make Reese a run and chase Will. Yeah, something along those lines, Furiel. That's just like I can envision it if they're not trading anyone. Like, just let him really, because I think that's just his better home. Like, just this really freakish, long, instinctive. He's more instinctive than I'll give him credit for. Like, some of the big games, he disappeared a little bit, but like when he's seeing it right, which is not all the time, but when he does, he just flies to that freaking football, man. And he only played. He played 1 year.
Tyler, I'm going to send you the text.
Okay. I'm not saying it out loud.
No, you could put it on the screen.
Oh, brother, I don't
it's
got
just a
the
screenshot.
Hold on, I'll just see if because I don't have the technical capabilities for this. Let me see if I can get this to focus. All right, I'll just say it. You texted, is he going to be an edge or off ball? And the response was just in all caps, we lit.
Yeah, they got to be happy. They're not trading Kayvon.
That's a fun. I mean, I just like that it gives you some flexibility. Like, you're kind of screwing with this kid's long-term livelihood by doing this, but
yeah, they could trade him at the deadline too.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Reese can do. I mean, Harbaugh, of any coach I trust to develop young players, like
a linebacker, yeah.
I still just can't believe Robert Saleh didn't get his linebacker or pass rusher there. Here we go from Sports Fan Forever. He'd probably play off ball early and then rush on third. Yeah, I can see something like that. Here we go, Chiefs. Did they try to go steal downs from the Commanders?
Ooh, that makes sense.
Ooh, I'm glad he got that. Do you remember last year we were talking about Mansour Delane?
Yeah, when he was at VT, right?
Yeah, he was a dog. Yeah, I'm so happy for him, man. I'm glad that he found the right home. Obviously, didn't go how LSU wanted, but to see him like thrive in a scheme that
he was good.
Him and Halsey were sick.
Yeah,
dude.
No, he was. The rest of that was not a him issue.
The rest of the defense was like, the Weeks brothers at linebacker, and then I couldn't. Like, Patrick Payton is a UDFA.
Payton, yeah,
it's kind of
the defense was better than the offense this year. So,
yeah.
Delane's the truth, and I think there really is, real concerns about the McCoy stuff and about him having to miss probably a year at some point with the leg thing. And
I think he might free fall if it's that bad.
Yeah, it could be a Will Johnson type of thing. That's kind of what I'm expecting. And then, behind those two, there's not really another corner who's a lock. Like, we're talking Colton Hood, Chris Johnson, guys who could go in the first round, but could not.
I could see a team being obsessed with Colton Hood or honestly Chris Johnson. We've heard all the interview stuff with Chris, but Tex, you've missed some fun picks.
Apparently, son of a bitch. My computer overheats for 15 minutes and shit goes to hell.
Did you just put a bunch of ice cubes under it?
I have a fan running on it and I have it propped up so that the air movement will actually cool the damn processor. This laptop's only a year old. This should not be happening. So I'm
All right, Texas here. I'm grabbing a beer. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Do it. Did we get trade details yet?
Yeah. It almost perfectly fit the trade value chart. We had that up. It was
okay, nice.
74 and 148. So 10, 74, 140, or
10.
9. Sorry, not
Okay.
10, 9.
So
Mansoor to land, man.
74. Yeah, that's 974, 148.
It was like 2 points off.
Yep. All right. That's like right on with the classic Jimmy Johnson one. Little skews a little towards Cleveland based on the Rich Hill chart, but a little bit, not a ton. So
Are we considering Mansoor a reach? Not really. I mean, they lost their entire cornerback room to the Rams. Let me shoot the tab. He's 9 on my board. So like, I think maybe they're thinking the Commanders are going to jump up and take him or something like that. Damn, that was fast, Justice.
I'm in my house. The beer is in the fridge.
Are you considering Mansoor a reach to trade up and get him?
Not if you need a corner.
Yeah,
that's where I was going to go. Right? Is if
you need a corner year one? I mean, he's the only.
That's the guy.
Think he's the only one who's the only CB1 who's healthy.
He is my favorite. Not only is he so sticky in man, I love when he's doing the cover 2 like flat zone drops because he has such a good feel for those like slot hooks, curls, and jumping those or baiting you to throw the whole shot. It's the combination of like size, length, athletic ability, and IQ. And he's just going to be sick. Especially with Spagnuolo, dude. Are you kidding me?
I got to put away my phone. I'm like 2 picks ahead. I don't know who the Commanders took, but I know who the Saints took somehow.
Amazing. Well, let me get the draft. I actually love aesthetically for this stream. The NFL.com draft tracker looks great. It looks good. This is all I needed. I didn't need all the frills.
Yeah, I was wondering like if
all the rumors were. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say with Delane, like I was starting to do a little bit of digging through the first round this afternoon, and I was wondering if like Miami might have been a good fit for him. I mean, I feel like he's Packersy enough that with John Eric down there and stealing all the Packers visits and stealing all of his notes from Goody. That felt like a fit to me, but I'm not shocked that somebody moved up for him. Like you said, if you want he's really the only corner who you can probably count on from day one.
Yeah, scarcity, baby.
I may have put a large wager on Ruben Bain to be a top 10 pick, and now I'm sweating a little. So, we got Cleveland at 9, tackle probably there.
Yeah,
Washington, Caleb Downs. Styles would make sense, and lo and behold. Hey, they understood that Bobby Wagner is actually a replaceable player at this point.
Is Caleb Downs any good?
Have you considered he's gonna go in the teens, and then it's gonna be like the most impactful player of this draft. It's just safeties.
Kyle Hamilton all over again, right?
So are they clipping Luvu?
Luvu's okay, right?
Well, they just signed Chenal to a big contract. And now they got Styles. So
do you just say bye-bye to Bobby?
Well, Bobby's gone. Bobby's a free agent.
Oh, he is gone?
He's on the street right now.
Honestly,
like Nichols says, is Luvu going to be on the bench? Like,
doesn't Luvu rush a little too, or am I crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But so does Chenal, and so does Styles. So, like, you can't send them all. You just engage 8. Well, I guess now they have the what's his name? Durante Jones. The DC is coming from Minnesota. So they're going to be running the Flores stuff.
Ooh. Okay, now we're talking. Because now we got all these.
Actually, yeah. Now that I realize the fit, I actually really like this one.
Bengals should go get Wagner now? Oh, Bobby Wagner.
Oh. Sure. I mean,
Christian, brother, I've got some bad news for you about Bobby Wagner. I know that he keeps getting like accolades and stuff. If you watch the tape, it is frustrating, brother. I mean it in the nicest way possible. It's like one of the best off-ball linebackers of this generation. Just retire, man. I don't want to remember you in sad fashion.
he's like the linebacker version of like Frank Gore, unfortunately, where he's just like he's getting like compiler.
Listen,
label.
Indianapolis Colts legend Frank Gore, who was the only person that had the balls to speak up about how messed up management was at the end of the.
Yeah, at the end, why not? I mean,
Yeah.
what do you have to lose?
I respected that he did it. As someone that lives in Indianapolis, I keep going and saying about just I want them to get it right, man.
Furiel is on fire tonight.
Dude, Furiel's MVP of the chat so far.
Yeah.
We need other contenders, but so far it's like this is like Nikola Jokic three-time MVP or however many he's won so far. Good for Sonny. I like the fit. I'm so happy the draft has not been chalk in any way outside of one.
Yeah, I'm just catching up for what I missed when I was trying to troubleshoot here, and freaking Carnell Tate went 4.
Yeah.
Dude, Tennessee's getting fired.
Yeah. They're selling tickets for the stadium was my theory.
There you go. I mean, were they just holding out hope that Love was going to fall and to get a playmaker? I don't know, man.
They should have gone pass rusher. That defense doesn't work without a pass rusher, and their edge rushers are not good.
I don't know, man. Enjoy your pink slip again and within the next 2 years there, Robert.
They got everyone paid, though. They got, like, the GM's brother is, like, the linebackers coach. Robert Sala's got, like, cousins on the staff. They're hiring all their what's his name? Dayball's hiring all the former Giants, signing all the former Giants.
Oh, that's right. That's the coaching staff made entirely out of human thumbs.
Yeah, they're all bald dudes who just got their boys gigs, dude. Respect.
Furiel's he's just kissing ass. All right, settle down, Furiel. Settle down. All right, you're docking some votes now. I'm kidding. Thank you for all the love, APC, best available, and back a day. Andy Herman, shout out. I know he's doing his thing too.
I was on there before this. I didn't plug this. I felt like that was not.
It's awkward. No, I get it.
Yeah,
we're all doing our thing. No. Don't feel bad about that.
If you've been watching on Best Available, on Best Available, Frozen Tender Frequencies.
Yeah, listen on Spotify, all the podcast things, Apple Podcasts.
Do the thing.
Yeah, do the thing. All right, so
top 10 picks.
Oh, I should have built out a big board.
Top 10 consensus who are still available. It's Caleb Downs 6, Francis Maui Noah at 7, and who knows about that with the because what he's got. It's a disc in his back.
Wait, really, Maui Noah?
Yeah, I think it was a herniated disc.
Oh yeah, that's the one where it's like he's gonna need surgery on it at some point. But
he's just gonna have to deal with it for a while. He'll probably get it done next year. Next offseason be fine. I think it's like a 3-month thing. And then Ruben Bain, too.
Where's he on consensus?
9.
Disagree.
I'd be higher on him. I mean, I'd watched the whole playoffs and was like, just take the good player.
Brian, did Justice show his shorts on that live stream? I think Tex missed that.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Someone correctly predicted they were like, my Justice senses are tingling. And then Justice popped up like a minute later. Now that I'm thinking about it, they were probably also watching the Pack a Day live stream. So,
yeah, I said they were NSA, and then I told them to tell me what color my shorts were, and then I got accused of not wearing shorts.
That was a great response. Okay, Saints, dude, I'm sweating my Ruben Bain bet. Caleb Downs, someone. Oh yeah, just Hubert. If the Giants got Reese and Downs, that'd be crazy. Yeah, that would be pretty sick. I think they still go Tyson, but
you can see the theory there for Harbaugh, right? You get your do it all safety, like you had Hamilton for the last couple of years. Get yourself a versatile linebacker, pass rusher dude who can do a little of everything. Like that's a pretty good blueprint to start yourself off there if you're Harbaugh,
Yep.
at least on defense.
And you're not going to
Yeah.
address every need in a single offseason. Just like defensive line is going to be a next year issue. I feel weird saying it, but I just kind of want the Giants to be somewhat relevant again.
No.
This
I want Harbaugh to go down in scandal pretty quickly because I don't want him getting that program off the ground.
You want to stick some journalists on them?
No, I don't want the Eagles dying at the moment that the Giants are rising and just replacing them. I would like the entire
fair.
NFC East to suck
Just
for
be
a
all
while.
okay. You know what? I don't hate this. That's a good take.
I will say if they end up taking Downs at 10, replacing Dexter Lawrence with Caleb Downs, obviously different position, but that's not a bad way to go.
Hubert's looking at it like you're getting your Kyle Hamilton and your Roquan Smith, which kind of like.
Yeah, I try to figure out if Reese is playing off-ball linebacker.
Hey, Mel Kiper. That's copyright infringement. It says Mel's best available. This is bullshit. Lawsuit.
Text. I texted my boy who works for the Giants live. And I sent the screenshot to Tyler. I asked him, "Is Reese going to play off-ball or on the edge?" And just all caps, just "we lit" is all he sent back. It's just no response.
How do you
Don't care.
maintain the partying knowing that you have a pick like a few more picks later? You know.
Yeah.
Let's see, Saints. Come on, Reuben Bain would be fun. Get your like Cam Jordan replacement. Hold on. I'm gonna play this. I'm not doing it every time, but I like hearing it. I was at the gym. It's like, what do you listen to on your playlist? It's just the NFL draft chime on repeat.
Over and over and over again 100,000 times.
There we go.
Whoa!
That's a bet I talked with Andy about on
Bad pick.
I think on Tuesday, because the buzz I was getting, basically I was talking to people and they're like, no, Jordan Tyson's actually going to go like way higher than everyone thinks. Like no one's really worried about the injury. And I was like, oh, okay. And the bet I wanted was, will Jordan Tyson go before Reuben Bain? So Tyler and I are on the opposite sides of this situation. I think that would have been my favorite bet of the draft if I could have gotten it somewhere on a book.
I got hammered by someone. We did our community mock draft. We had a bunch of people like put in picks and everything. And the guy that picked for the Saints was Damian from Bleacher Report. He picked Carnell Tate. And some dude in the comments went off like 4 different comments about how ridiculous it would be that the Saints took a wide receiver. They're absolutely not taking a wide receiver. How dare you even think that? Suck it, that guy.
Well, I was seeing a little smoke yesterday, I think, about Tyson being the first receiver off the board. And so I don't know. He could be fun with Chris Olave down there, though.
They don't have anyone other than Olave, really.
And Olave is always
wouldn't
concussed. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's banged up.
And you have to worry about
Oh, yeah. Dude, this guy just started naming all the receivers on the roster. Just because you could name the receivers on the roster doesn't mean these are starting caliber players.
Oh.
Interesting. So,
all right, that's pretty cool. He's breaking down in the hallway.
Oh man,
I mean, I'm sure of all of the prospects,
good.
He's just been getting bashed like all for months.
Well, he's been through so much. Like he was one of the guys that Dion cut.
That's because he got it tore ACL or whatever. And then...
No, because he was at Colorado and Dion did the whole, "I'm bringing my own Louis. All you guys got to leave," and Tyson was one of the guys that got cut.
Dude, he's like crying in the club.
Good.
That's
Good
awesome.
him,
this is what the draft's all about, man. Like,
like exhale, spit dribble.
Yeah. Brother, the only thing is like these pictures, man, like you got a lot of pictures to take, but that's awesome, dude. Good for him. Yeah, all the injuries. He's been through a lot.
Yeah,
and
man.
the thing I loved about him, he did get so much better as like a craftsman as a receiver from 2024. Like, dude that clearly put in the work on it. So that's awesome. Good for him.
Oh, he's barely holding on, man. He's gonna collapse.
I mean, he collapsed in the hallway.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn on the volume. I apologize if it's going to bleed a little bit, but I do want to hear the interview.
No, good for him, man. I mean, that's awesome.
If somebody believes in him, when everybody during the process says they work, and I love that for him. Let's hear from
Let's see. I apologize again, but
Jordan, you're out here singing. We saw you overcome with emotion as you were making the walk. What were you thinking in those moments?
I'm just so thankful, so blessed. Lord's doing work on me. He's not done. We're just gonna keep this thing rolling. I'm gonna give it my all, and that's all I can do.
What can you say to those out there who may deal with adversity, injuries in this game, some of the things that you've handled about perseverance?
The Lord said it's gonna be hard, and you have to persevere. Life is not easy. Keep going, boy. You got it. You strong. I promise you, you're so strong. Just keep going. You got it.
Congratulations.
Love it. That guy rules.
What a moment.
Good for him.
All I saw was I'm in a group chat and I just said like cool moment for Tyson, and then just saw Browns LOL all caps. So
Oh no!
I don't know what that means. I'm getting out of there.
Tackle. We got ZC. Tyler, where'd you get your hat? So I'm very blessed. Girlfriend works at Lids. Got a nice discount on this Snoopy touchdown hat. I promised her I'd wear it on some streams. I won't lie, it's a killer hat. Am I the biggest Snoopy guy? No. Is it sick that Snoopy's wearing a football hat? He's scoring a touchdown? Hell yeah.
Tex, did you know Tyler's girl works at Lids?
I do. I did.
He never disclosed this to me.
I think Carlene disclosed this to Tex for the record.
Okay.
She is well, I don't want to throw her under the bus, but yes, she has told me that in person. And
You need to be friends with her to get the plug.
Yeah, I would have been spamming.
I'm not even
I
a
need
big
to do
hat
that
guy,
one
but I
these
do
days.
like this hat. Yeah. They did the Simpsons drop with the baseball stuff, and they had the Homer Simpson Cubs hat, and it had Homer like hiding in the ivy to the side. All right, got Browns.
That's great.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay.
That's right.
It's not you
I wouldn't
acted
have
like
taken
the
him that
world was,
high. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken him that high. But I mean,
the thing.
he's a
He's a little
tackle,
light
big
in the
middle left
pants.
tackle.
He's a little light in the pants, so like the run stuff, it flashes at times, but it's more of winning with technique. His quickness is great. He's just a little light boy. It's where I like Freeling more.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he fits with Munkin,
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
because Munkin just wants to play smash ball, and that is not what Fano is.
No, but again, there's a couple reps I've seen where he can do some run stuff. He is a nice technician as far as like hand usage. He's one of those guys that can be pretty good at like staying so patient with his strike in his pass set that he waits for you to commit first. And then he's like, oh, I'll counter whatever you're doing, which is a lot harder than I think people realize for guys like that.
Where's Fano from?
Fano was one of the guys that went like quote unquote stock down from the combine, right? But like
I
before
guess.
the combine, everyone was like consensus lineman 1.
Yeah, I just think it was like a Freeling thing. Well, no, there were Malinois people.
I mean, I like Mount Vino. Excuse me.
I'm looking at the consensus board, and like right around the combine, coming into the combine, Fano was like sitting steadily at 6, and then he dropped to like 10, and hasn't been above 10 since the combine.
Yeah.
Tyson was an interesting one too, because
Giants pick's already happening. That was fast.
Oh man, I got a feeling they're pretty happy that somebody fell to 10.
Maui Noah. There we go. A lineman run's happening now.
That's
Is Caleb
Okay.
Downs any good
Caleb-
at football, man?
is happen. Oh
my
my gosh.
bet's dead.
Cowboys traded up.
They moved up one spot to
What?
11.
No way they moved up one spot.
I mean,
Jerry, I love you, dude. Jerry is goddamn Santa when it comes to these draft picks.
I refuse to believe this is happening.
John Eric, dude, he's just following in his old boss's footsteps by just fleecing Jerry out of stuff.
Halfley, do the right thing. John Eric Sullivan, take Ruben Bain or Caleb Downs.
So what are they worried about? They're worried about like maybe the Rams jump in. What do the Rams need? Oh, I just always see like receivers.
They traded up one spot.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah,
it's Trubisky.
It's got to be they
Trubisky.
Yeah. They got to be worried about the Rams.
There's multiple guys on the board. You don't need to panic trade up one spot.
Tyler, you're not thinking about this like Jerry Jones. You're thinking about this like a person who still has, most of his sanity left.
Where is Maui Noah? So is Maui Noah going to play right tackle for him?
Did Caleb Downs run over a child with a Mustang? Who's Green Bay South taking? We're gonna wait a pick. So are the Cowboys? Don't make me hate Ruben Bain. Please don't do that to me.
Can they take another edge rusher? Dude, they just paid Illuminor $13 million per year over 3 years, and they have tackle, right? At left tackle. So Maui Noah's gonna play guard.
He's super. His entire skill set is like kick-ass, awesome guard.
No, good. I'm just surprised that it actually happened, right? I mean, I think we talked about it when we were going through offensive linemen, where I was like, look, Maui Noah, I love him. He's my tackle one. He's be a better guard. I don't think it's going to matter because he's going to play tackle, but I guess not.
I just love, all the tape they're showing right now, just him in the trenches is so fun. Those short yardage situations are my favorite with Maui Noah. It's like, there are a few linemen in college football I've ever trusted more on a short yard situation to run behind than Francis Maui Noah.
Dolphins got 177 and 180.
So they got it through a 2. Is that thirds? No, 4. Fourth.
No, 177 and 180.
Okay, I can't.
So they got to be like 6-round picks.
Extra dart throws. Honestly, for the Dolphins, it's like, there's multiple guys on the board we'd be thrilled to have at this point, and we'll take 2 extra dart.
I think Zane Anderson is starting for him at safety right now. So we would love to have 6-round picks.
It's going to be Bain. I'll be devastated.
That trade value does work out pretty evenly on the Rich Hill charts.
Are they 6 or are they fit? They got to be 6.
I mean, they basically invented the original chart, right?
Yeah, Jimmy did.
Well, both of them.
Let me double check.
Okay, Furiel, you're losing your standings because Brian here. Cowboys need to actually cover the 59 minutes of the game where Gary's tired. I'll drink to that. That's a great one.
Here.
Best part of the draft is having the Samoan guys because they always have the best drip. They got the lay, they got the 6 suits, like.
Okay, so 177 and 180 are both comps at the end of round 5.
Okay.
Willing to die for Dart is a choice. Listen, you don't need to die for Dart. Dart will just kill himself.
Yeah, Miami's got a crap load of picks now.
I mean, that's kind of a good offensive line now.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Andrew Thomas, John Runyon Jr. at guard, Maui Noah at guard, Illuminor at tackle.
Here's their center.
Michael Schmitz at center.
Yep, solid. And then you have Neal as a backup, right?
Yeah, right now.
Ooh, Justice, what are you drinking?
Dude, so I'm drinking so I don't drink at home. All my alcohol is purchased from other people or people who leave it at my house.
It's a good strategy. I like that.
It just makes it easy on me. I only drink on stream. I drank a bottle of Hennessy on one of these streams that has been living at my house for like 3 years. I'm drinking a Steeplejack Brewing Company. It's like around the corner from me.
Nice.
Tropical India Pale Ale. I have 2 of them in the fridge. This was one of them.
I'm not usually an IPA guy, but like I will try some of like the fruitier kinds.
Yeah, you go for a hazy. I definitely went through like the real piney like West Coast IPA phase, in my like mid-20s, and then I'm like, no, you know what? I don't really need the bitterness. So I do enjoy a good hazy these days, but that's about it.
When I'm out, I'm getting these G&Ts are IPAs for the most part.
I'm a whiskey ginger guy when I do go out, which now that I'm
GNT.
becoming less and less frequent.
I think I just got used to GNTs when I was on like keto and stuff like that, and I'm a fat boy.
Sports fan said they already had like 11 picks, which is totally true. The Dolphins had a ton of picks.
I just looked it up.
They could use more.
They now have 2 firsts, 1 second, 4 thirds, a 4, 3 5s, and 2 7s. They have 13 total picks, and they have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7 of them are top 100.
Goody's got to be so jealous.
Oh my god!
You got to consolidate some of those at some point, right, to move up.
You think? I don't know. I mean, maybe they're gonna. I don't know. Maybe they move up from 30 or something. Who knows?
This makes the Giants trade look better, right? You get Francis Mauigoa and like $28 million in cap space per year for Dexter Lawrence. I think you do it.
Mauigoa,
I think that's the right
Narvell
call.
Reese. Shore up the trenches, get a guy that you can build into a face of your defense. I think Shane gets shit on a little, maybe too much, because there are far worse GMs in my opinion. I'm not saying that he's like a top GM, but there are just some.
They let people walk is the one that hurts,
which sucks. Yeah.
They let Pro Bowlers walk,
which is also wild because the owner is like, I don't want them to walk, which is also tough.
All right, what are you drinking, Tyler?
Just that Celsius energy drink. It's just already gone.
Well, anybody who's listened to Frozen Tender Frequencies knows I'm a whiskey guy. So tonight it's my classic staple, Willet 4-year rye. That's my go-to. I got a couple options up here. We'll see how the night goes.
Come on, Cowboys. Ty Simpson. Do the right thing.
Tex, I might be tapping you on the shoulder for whiskey.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
man.
I think I'm ready to move on to my post-beer path. Because anytime I'm on GNTs, I'm like, I don't get the same hangovers. And I don't get as
come to the
bloated.
dark side, man.
So it's coming.
Let's go. Yeah, you say when, we'll talk.
Because I just drink, like, as far as spirits go, it's like Henny, GNTs, and tequila shots. Like, that's it. Like, I'm a very basic person.
If you're gonna trade up one spot for a guy in that spot, that's the one I would. That's the guy I would do it for.
Jalen Green here. Good for them. They made a smart pick.
Fuck.
Damn it, Jerry.
Smart pick. But
the NFC is cooking, which is not great.
I'm a little worried about the Rams.
I don't like that the NFC is cooking right now.
Hey, look at that. First super chat. Goots 14-inch hammer. What an incredible name.
Yes, Giants, please take Lee Hunter so that he's not there for the Packers.
Totally agree, Goots 14-inch hammer. Hey, thank you for the super chat. For those that are late to hear, we had a goal as far as if we get $100 in super chats before the end of day 2, I'll do a day 3 grades stream live, just going through grades of all the teams. So we've started the clock. $250, and I will do the sexy Dexy dance on stream. So just sexy. Oh, no, sorry. I'm saving it. And I'm not joking. They won't be like a half-ass in the chair. The chair's getting kicked out. I'm taking steps back, and I'm like getting in the squat, and I'm doing it. Like we get there, I'm going off. Just so you know what we're working towards here. Okay, just a little quick thing. Downs looks a little too small in his suit.
Not worried about it.
It gives a little, it looks a little small in it, but he is my number 1 rated prospect. Oh, that hurts even worse. Just realizing the Cowboys got my number 1 player at 11.
Yep.
The fact that like the biggest buzz like the first night out of the combine was everyone was like, well, Caleb Downs had the best interview of anyone here. And then poor Dalen Everett, someone said Dalen Everett had the worst interview, but I'm honestly not sure if it was just because he was right after Caleb Downs. I mean, I love everything about how he tackles for a guy of his size. It's just so.
Yes.
And someone that's had to like rep the shit out of tackling technique and stuff, it's just so satisfying to see it.
He's so instinctive too. So that's the other part of it too. Is like he reads things so well.
Tyler, thank you so much for the super chat. Weird listening to you guys at 1.0 speed, but I love your guys' work. Tyler, from one Tyler to another. I'm trying to zoom in. It might be another white boy named Tyler. There are millions of us at this point. So, but Tyler, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that.
Addie listens to stuff at like 2.5.
I do 2x.
Oh God.
In the car, I'm like, dude, you gotta. I'm gonna have a panic attack. You have to. You have to tone this down.
I will go 2, and then if I'm trying to listen to something like very astutely, I dial back to 1.5.
No,
I'm usually 1.5. Yeah, that's about as far as I can go here.
I'm going on
we're nerds, and this is a safe space text, but I've tried to do the critical role, but the episodes are like 5 hours. And so I'm like, I can't do this at 1x.
Yeah, you gotta condense that down for sure.
But my other beef is I get so behind and then I feel overwhelmed. I'm like, I can't do this.
What is the critical role?
Oh, it's a live play D&D podcast
with a bunch of voice actors, and they're very talented.
You'll have at it. I'll be with Archon listening to history podcast.
I'm trying to get into history this offseason. That's my goal. We've got some goals there. Say thanks in advance to Jerry when we fleece Jerry in 3 years for downs.
Yeah, let's see how Jerry can mess up the contract negotiations with him in a couple of years.
I mean, Halfley probably isn't disappointed. I'm sure that they knew this is exactly what was going to happen when Dolphins traded back a spot. So I'm wondering, Miami, Bain stays in Miami.
Play.
I think they traded down because they were. I think Dallas traded up because they were worried someone else was going to trade up for downs. That's usually how those things work when you move down one spot.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I think teams are worried about I think Dallas was worried about Miami trading out.
Oh, to get another player, yeah.
To
somebody else, yeah.
To someone else to get downs. Because usually, like, you see it on those conference calls when they talk to people. Proctor, nice. Interesting.
Whoa. Wow. Wow.
Guess what? You know, the most accurate mock draft guy had that.
What's his name? Bruce or something? Yeah. The Tennessee guy, right?
Yeah.
Boris. Yeah.
He had Proctor going to Miami.
Yep.
So that makes sense. So the way that these things, so that makes a lot of sense, because when you have those trade calls, a lot of times they say offense or defense. If it's just like a one pick swap, and they go offense, defense, they're like, no, I'm the offensive guy. Like, okay, we're trading up for defense. They're like, okay, well then let's just.
And is that just like a gentleman's agreement?
Yeah, I mean, fucking don't do that. There's only so many GMs in the league. I don't know if you want to burn them that way. Yeah.
Who is the O-line coach a Packers transplant? I figured I'd ask since there's a non-zero chance that it is.
I don't think so.
Hubert points out they are not following traditional Green Bay thresholds there. Brother, there are so many things I'm worried about with Proctor, but if it works out, it's Trent Williams.
I mean, the Packers want to get really, like, when we talk about traditional, like, Green Bay thresholds at the offensive line position, a lot of things have changed since 22.
Well, and he's real close to borderline anyway. I mean, he's right there.
And probably weight adjusted. It's probably
on shuttle and drill. He's very
4.78 shuttle, 7.78 cone. Like that's the numbers in the beast.
I love Huber. I respect Huber. I'm hands up. Huber is one of the top 2 guys on the beat. I disagree with him on that. This is very much a Packers type of pick.
So one of the things I went back and rewatched a little bit of Proctor because Mike Renner and our mock for best available said it was his 5th overall prospect. And I was like, damn. So I went back and watched. And the one thing I noticed I did not watch before, he's pretty good at resetting his hands. And when he does, this dude just like forklifts people up. So when he refits those hands, the problem is, why aren't you striking cleanly the first time?
It's the consistency thing. Yeah, I mean, he can't.
Tex, what happened?
The Rams pick I got spoiled for me, so I won't.
Okay, don't say anything.
Miami's offensive line coach came from Kentucky.
What?
Yeah.
He was assistant OL coach for the Texans last 2 years, and then was Kentucky before that. Yeah.
Texans. Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. The Kentucky page was the first one that came up.
Gotcha.
Proctor with the bottom row grill. Reuben Payne, dude, killing me.
For the Rams?
No, I'm just saying, like,
the
slide is physically hurting my soul. If it's something crazy, I might switch to alcohol.
I mean, what could even be crazy? Like the quarterback?
Simpson. I'm trying to think of what else would be crazy. I mean, if they took a receiver, it's no. So
like Mesidor would be very funny.
I'd laugh. No, but like of a team that's like we're Super Bowl caliber already, do we really give a crap about age? Let's just get a productive pass rusher.
Thieneman would be funny. Sadiq would be funny.
I've mocked Thieneman to the Rams before. Their O-line set, right?
I think they have a contract situation with one of their
tackles. Another one I'd crap my pants and fall out of my chair is Jadarian Price. Where if it's a running back. Oh no.
You're just getting Quorum again?
What Ty Simpson's laughing in the green room and smiling, so
no.
Dude, he's acting like he just got picked. Unless he's just fired up for Proctor.
Well, ABC's got me on a Marriott Bonvoy commercial.
Oh my god!
I just saw Spurs Blazers ad on ABC. So,
is Wemby coming back?
No, he's got a concussion. He's probably out till Game 5.
ZC, dude, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Too craziness.
Here.
Guys, we're getting to this goal a little faster than I was expecting, so I really appreciate this. This is awesome.
Yeah, people are trying to get me to go to that game tomorrow, and I'm like, it's 7:30. There's no way I'm going to be able to swing it.
After the whole day of
I'm thinking I'm going to try to go to the one on Sunday, but Friday,
thanks, Cole. Wendy,
I just don't think there's any chance. And I'm going to try to make a T-shirt. I'm going to get booted. I'm going to get arrested for wearing an El Cheapo T-shirt with his face on it.
Yeah. Careful, Palantir might do the Dolan and try and find you.
Oh, give me close to some of these Palantir people. You only get to throw your life away once, and I have a list, and they're on it. So,
all right, ZC, we're switching ryes here. New riff, sherry finished, malted rye. That's one of my other go-tos.
And it'll fit. No, I almost said it. You almost got me. You almost got me there. But thank you very much for the super chat. How many large humans should the Packers draft? I was close to saying it. 3?
3.
You want 3 humans, 3 large humans. So lineman, D lineman. Yeah, D lineman.
Yeah, like
2 D linemen and an O lineman.
Or 1 D lineman and 2 O linemen. Yeah.
All right, let's update this bad boy again. I'm rounding up a little bit. I think that's totally reasonable. All right. Edit. Save. Pop. Here we go.
Nice of ABC to cut to commercial, right? We're waiting for
the longest commercial break I've ever seen in my life.
Good Lord.
I just got one for the Northwest. I live in the Northwest.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a local one for me too.
Yeah.
It's a local ad. It's a local ad about Caleb Downs getting drafted because I live in Columbus.
Oh no, I know you. Oh, you're okay. My bad. I thought you were saying Huber said that, not Hubert. Said that. My bad.
Yeah.
No disrespect. You could probably be one of the 2 best people on the Packers beat, though.
How dare Justice go to the Blazers game instead of tracking UDFA signings?
Well, that'll be on Saturday.
That's a good point.
That'll be on Saturday. We'll have rookie minicamp by Sunday, I think.
Are you okay with pick tipping? I'd prefer no pick tipping in the chat. If you guys chat it, I'll try and ignore it. But I'm trying to look away from Twitter because I think especially the first round is just fun to have the shocks in real time. What was the one we all lost our minds about on the was it the Michael Penix move? When we all
that was the big one. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs was the one that we still get screenshotted all the time.
The screenshot where we're all laughing. Yeah.
Cleveland Farrell was nuts.
Cleveland Farrell.
Cleveland Farrell was like, what the fuck is happening?
Here we go, Rams. Jadarian Price, Ty Simpson. Tex knows.
I do.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Am I going to fall out of the chair? Am I going to crash the work truck?
It'll be like DDS, and I'll be like, I fucking told you. I'm fucking Robert Quinn, same uniform.
Gonna get Justice to just completely crash out over tonight in a sudden. Let him grandstand. He's gonna filibuster the rest of the live stream. All right, I'm not looking at the draft tracker on the screen either. I'm looking at the TV.
Hey Hubert, I'm a testament that you can sort of do both. So
Hey, yeah, that's right.
you can do whatever you want, man. You can do
Tex
whatever
makes
the
a
hell
lot
you
more
want.
money than me. If you wanted to know that, you want to stick with the whole engineering thing.
Here we go. Thank God.
I got like plus 400 at taking the under on 1.5 quarterbacks to go today, and I felt like that was a pretty good value. Womp womp.
So early. That's so early.
Holy crap.
See, that was one of the teams where I was like, please don't let the Rams get better for the next couple of seasons. And listen, McVay might be able to make this guy into what he needs, but it's not gonna like they're taking a step back from a Hall of Fame.
I'm very happy. So we've been talking about the NFC's been cooking.
Yep.
I'm very happy that the Rams are not going to be trading for Joe Burrow now. Next year.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because I forgot that.
Yeah.
I'm happy they're not going to tamper with another quarterback and steal one.
I just got we got an arc on Slack. I'm sure he's just all caps. Bah.
Jay Glazer said that they told Stafford today their decision. I'm looking at my sports writers group chat. Everything is in all caps. A lot of LMFAOs, a lot of just like random letters. Leslie Snead heat check.
It's a hubris pick, like we are the unfallible franchise. We're gonna take the quarterback only Dan Orlovsky thinks is good.
Steven Ruiz said we should have known after the Stetson Bennett pick.
My God, yeah. Listen, if you want, because we're gonna like all laugh and make fun of it. If you want the pitch on like good Ty Simpson, it's that 9-8 week stretch in the middle of the season where he was like blacking out, hitting the middle of the field, throwing dots while getting hit. Although it's hilarious because like it's not good under pressure usually. If you want to continue making fun of it, like we'll do the rest of this time, just fell apart in the biggest moments when Alabama really needed him.
I mean, this is the best landing spot for him. With that being said,
of course,
yeah,
it's the perfect. It could not be better. It's like we have this entire offensive infrastructure for you that's going to be the keys to the car when Stafford retires, and you get to learn from a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Are the Ravens going to take Bane?
Oh, that's my dream
They-
landing spot for the Bane is
right?
the Ravens.
Well,
but I always thought he's not going to be there at 14. Someone go check Orlovsky's diaper.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard. I'm not going to say the last part.
Man,
what is up with all these super chats and these horny ass?
Shout out to Dick Lays the Pipe.
One extra large citrus at 52, please. You got it. If I can make
Here.
call, I would. That is, dude. Oh, if Packers take big citrus, I'm chugging orange juice on the stream tomorrow. That's that. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Dude, I'm just such a boomer with this.
When is the Browns' next pick?
Cleveland is next up. 24.
And then when is the Rams' next pick?
Did they have 2 firsts? Am I blacking out? Hold on.
I believe so. They got it from the James Pierce trade.
They got this one from the Pierce trade, but they traded their first for McDuffie.
That's right. So it's the Chiefs. Did 29.
Got it. The reason I asked is because Munkin is like super close family friends with like Ty Simpson's family. Like they're like lifetime type thing. Ty Simpson's pops as a coach.
Have we ever? We've talked about my Ty Tyler NFL theory, right? That like
Yes.
outside of Ty Law, every Ty sucks, but every Tyler is good.
Trying to think
All right, it's
Tyler
gonna be
Lockett.
Simpson versus Shuck for the
Tyler
title
Lockett,
there.
Tyler Linderbaum, Tyler Onyedem in this draft's gonna be sick.
Mr. Efficient.
Ty Montgomery trash.
You got to hope that Shuck works out in New Orleans, though.
It kind of is working out, man. Like that was what I felt wrong.
We'll see.
on.
The defense played really well the second half of the year, and that defense kind of blew up in free agency. So, like,
Well, listen,
that's
you got
something
another
to pay
weapon
attention to.
now.
I guess, man. I don't know. I lived the Tyler Shuck experience.
I know. Experienced it. Good to see the Rams help the Packers. Awful last pick. We had a lot of this. Confusion. If you could pick any of the two following players for the Green Bay to draft, who would you want? Rutledge, Orange, Johnson, denied Dennis Sutton. It's Orange. Oh, actually, for me personally, Orange Johnson.
It's Orange, DDS, Rutledge, then Johnson for me.
This is for you, Justice.
I go.
I think we can get corners in different spots.
That part I totally agree with. I get you there. I really do.
I feel like I go DDS, Orange, Johnson, Rutledge.
Vega Ioane to the Ravens. So Bane continues to fall, and someone's gonna get. It's gonna be like
gonna get a sawed-off shotgun in Ruben Bain, man.
What's funny is he's gonna end up somewhere good, and he's gonna be so impactful, and everyone's gonna be like, "Why did he fall?" And like the arm length really scared some of you, huh? Vega Ioane has always felt like the pick for the Ravens. I just thought maybe they'd change their mind with Bane on the board.
Please, for the love of God, let him end up in Tampa or with the Jets at 15 or 16, because next up at 17 and 18 are the Lions and Vikings. I do not want to see Ruben Bain in the NFC North.
No.
Now you made me scared, Justice.
Free Ruben Bain, dog. His card just did that.
Keep his ass out of the NFC North, please.
Jets. Well, Jets took David Bailey. Shit.
Oh no! All right, so it's up to Tampa. Come on, Tampa, save us.
I forgot
Detroit
did all the
a different show. I'm gonna go pop off for a little bit and then I'll come back.
You're good.
I promise.
Hell yeah, of course.
Cool.
Vega Ioane makes total sense there, but yeah, now the Packers fans in here are gonna be sweating. Now I'm sweating. Tampa I can live with.
Bain, I think Bain makes a lot of sense for Tampa right now for what they need on defense too, though.
Let's see. There's so many comments coming in now. If GG takes big citrus and you hit 100 before that pick, you should brush your teeth first. That's brutal. You know what? Fine. Totally valid.
Oh, man.
Furiel, if you're here tomorrow night, deal. You got to remind me, though, because I might try and chicken out on the brushing teeth part. Put some respect on Ty Montgomery. Listen, had his moments, but then he botched that kickoff return so badly he got traded for a next year's 7th round.
Shipped off to, where did they trade him to? Was it New Orleans or I don't know. It
was something stupid, but all I remember it was the pettiest trade I've ever seen, which was, we're not even trading you for a 7th this year. We're trading you for a 7th next year just to get you off the team. Because you was it not that he just botched it, but he like made some snide comments after in the press? I can't remember. Exactly.
I think there was something. Yeah, there was something screwy there. I don't remember the details now, but man. Oh.
EDC loves Penn. Who's EDC? Oh, Eric DaCosta. Makes sense.
Yep.
Cannot have Bane in Detroit. I'm not trying to see Belton get the Reggie glove on him. And the thing that's so scary about it is like Dan Campbell would die for that guy.
Absolutely. You kidding me?
He's probably bugging Brett. Is it Holmes? Holmes, like, can we trade up? Can we trade now? How about now? I love the fit if it's Tampa, because him and Vita Vea, and then you got like Diaby, and because they've got some like funky, lengthy pass rushers outside. So like this is a change of pace guy. It's an early down guy. And you kick him inside on the pass rush with Vita Vea.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Ooh. Matt has a Ty Montgomery story. He had that crazy game against Chicago.
Oh, that was a great game. I remember that game. I watched that game at the Packers bar in suburban like LA because I was out there for a work trip that took me over a weekend. It was great. That was the Jordy Nelson like caught a freaking deep bomb to set up a game-winning field goal. That was like 2016. That was great. Sorry, carry on.
No. Reminiscing about old peak Aaron Rodgers years. Justice moves screens. I'm sure he did. Justice is a busy man. The fact he spends as much time as he does with us, I think he just shows you where his real friends are. Just kidding. Every other stream in the Packers sphere, there's a half of one person I don't mess with on Packers Twitter. But yeah, no, it's a full person. I just won't say who. Everyone else, I just love the Packers community. It's so fun. Andy, Nags, Cheesehead TV Pack a Day. Oh my gosh, I know I'm going to miss a million others. The underage Packers kids, Big B, if he's back in here, shout out. And Joey. I blanked on Joey's name last night. Or 2 nights
I finally made it. I finally made it to the end of the stream today, and I was like screaming crisis. I was screaming in my car. It's like, Joey, come on, Tyler.
Dude, and it's so embarrassing because I know Joey. I see him every year. He's the nicest kid. I'm so happy he's doing well in school. Like he's gonna be way more successful. Is that my book in your backdrop?
I was wondering how long it was going to take for you to notice that.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's awesome.
In case you didn't know, Tyler Brook wrote a book. You should go out and buy it. It's pretty great.
The actual process of putting it together, it sucked. But the coolest part was all the people that we got to like do. Peter King writing the foreword to the book is like, especially before he retired, it's going to mean the world to me forever. Schefter giving us the blurb. Mahomes' agent, the guy that made Jerry Maguire about, gave us a blurb. All that. So, all right. That's an aside. Oh, Tyler's back. Dude, Tyler, thank you. Is he a former Green Bay backup? Who are we referring to, Tyler? You don't have to send another super chat if you want to clarify on that. Ooh, thank you. Did I hear you say you were a Colts fan on a pod, or did I make that up? So it's complicated. I wouldn't say a Colts fan. I grew up in Indianapolis. I lived in Chicago for 6 years. I moved back during COVID. And like, it's more of it's my hometown team that I just want to be good because it sucks when they're not. So maybe that makes me a fan, but it's Packers ride or die, man. Let's be real.
Oh, thank God, Tampa.
Did it? Did they do it?
Oh, thank God. Okay. We can exhale. Woo.
I mean, Buccaneers fans should be absolutely thrilled, dude.
Oh, 100%.
It's not only the player, the fit. Like, yeah, it's going to be so fun. And he's not in the NFC North, but like that defense is going to be. Let me pull up that.
He's going to eat under Todd Bowles.
I'm happy for him. And he stays in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good for him. That's cool.
I bet he's pissed. He doesn't seem thrilled that he fell this far, but oh, they have Kalijah Cansey too.
That's gonna be a really fun front. Oh,
you could have Cansey, Vea, Bain, and then Muhammad, Yahya Diaby. They got Braswell, who's a solid rotational edge. Anthony Nelson, he's fine. Dude, that's fun. And then I forgot they picked up Anzalone, Ashawn Robinson.
I'm checking to make sure that the Packers don't play them this year.
Kind of want to.
Oh, I mean, we do play at Tampa this year.
Nothing good ever happens when we play in Tampa.
No. Just
my
stay
gosh,
out of Florida forever.
Dude, they're secondary. Zion McCollum, Tyke Smith, Antoine Winfield, Benjamin Morrison if he's healthy, and then Jacob Parrish, who had a good thing. The Twitter person you don't mess with. Oh, is it Benkert? He's asking about Benkert. I have no beef with Benkert. He can be weird at times, I'll admit, but I got no beef with Benkert. He's doing his thing. It's kind of cool to see that he's making a career out of something. Sometimes I disagree with some stuff he does, but like I got no beef with Benkert. Yeah. Bain staying out of the North.
Yeah, thank God.
Letting a man with a lineup like that slide. He doesn't know what kind of team. This, if you guys, I'm Hubert. I know what you're saying. Just so you know, there's a theory. You know what? I'm not going to be the one to explain this. I'm going to step back from this, but I'll abstain. But Hubert, that made me laugh. Thank you. I'm not going to be the one to explain that. That is not my place. Bring in the questions, guys. Did I update? I already lost count of the.
Apparently somewhere, I'm not sure on which telecast, but apparently David Pollock caught a stray when they were talking about Reuben Bain's short arms.
I got to interview him once before the Big Ten championship. First time I went, he was awesome, dude.
Yeah, nice.
Just the most like broy in like a positive way, like just easy to talk to. Let's see. All right, I do got to update this. Thank you again, Tyler, for that. Okay, Bain's emotional.
Every step of the way, you've proven doubters wrong. What gives you the confidence that you can continue to do that at the NFL level?
I'm telling you, I can do anything I put my mind to. That's my mindset.
Tough couple weeks for Bain.
Yeah.
We believe you. Thanks.
He's very. Okay, go ahead.
Are you watching the ESPN stream?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've got the ABC one on, and they keep talking to the families rather than the players themselves.
That's so weird.
Which is, yeah, it's bizarre. It's kind of cool though. I don't know. It's kind of fun.
Jets, Furiel saying got to be lemon to the Jets. I mean, that's felt like lemon in the Jets. All right, sorry. That was just.
Yeah, that'd be good. Where, McCoy, the bone plugs thing.
It's
like,
gonna. I don't think he's gonna get drafted tonight. It just that all sounds bad.
Yeah.
Sadiq. Okay, so as far as my best available. Number 12, Kenyon Sadiq. McCoy is 14 on my board. I just did not move it despite the plug things, but I don't think he's going to get drafted. Makai Lemon, 15. Caleb Banks, Peter Wood, 17, 18. Freeling Thieneman, 19, 20. Those are all of my first round grades. Sadiq to Jet.
Right.
Tyler, I hope you're not spoiling the picks for us, but I won't share those in case people want to avoid that. But I'm sure Twitter insiders are like 8 picks ahead at this point.
I was gonna say, I mean, it feels like it's moving much quicker than usual.
Well, it's because
I know they shortened the timer down from 10 to 8 minutes apiece, which I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all.
I love that pick. Absolutely love that pick.
Well, and look who's back. Just in time for one of his Oregon boys.
There you go. Great timing.
Tight end you, and we got another one next year.
Yeah. And McClellan.
We had two last year, one this year in the first, and we're getting one next year.
So who the Jets take? So David Bailey, Kenyon Sadiq.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell's their quarterback this year? Do we know?
Chino.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, Chino, that's right.
Chino.
I
had to think about it for a second. I was like, they did something.
Yeah,
they got rid of Fields.
I mean, they took 2 really good football players, and they're ones I don't really have beefs with. Like Bailey, I wouldn't have taken to, but he's a good player.
Oh, Dan Lanning's there in Idaho?
Hell yeah!
It's April 23rd.
Wait, where's
a
Sadiq
spring
from?
game. He's from Idaho.
Where in Idaho?
Like, I assume
Hold
Boise.
on, I got the beast up. Let me find out.
I'm going to McCall in July. I know nothing about it.
I had no idea where that is. He's from Idaho Falls, so he's from South. He's from South Idaho.
Okay.
Oh, Tyler,
Says he grew up
in.
Says he grew up in the small town of McCammon, Idaho. No idea where the hell that is.
As an Iowan, calling Oregon TEU is a felony here. Tyler, thank you.
It's weird, man. Oregon's never had pass catchers, and then we've had pass catchers recently. It's weird. We had like 4 NFL tight ends on the same roster. I got Idaho Falls mixed up with Twin Falls. Idaho Falls is definitely in eastern Idaho, not southern Idaho.
Hey, Justice changed screens again. He's a magic man.
Yeah, I was on Neglet for a bit.
Listen, we already had the whole conversation, man. We we appreciate that you want to spend as much time as you do with us, knowing how busy you are. So we appreciate it, man.
I'm coming back. This is home base. I'm
Yes,
coming back to
there
home
you go.
base. I just forgot. I told Andy and I told Negler that I would pop on, and I want to get these out of the way so I don't have to do it on day 3.
Dude,
I'm gonna
tomorrow's
be
gonna be
busy.
the fun. Tomorrow's gonna be lit for the Packers sphere.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fun.
Oh,
Day
yeah.
3 is
Yeah.
not
See,
fun. Day 3 is hectic.
That is a grind, man.
Historically,
Day 3
day
is a
2.
grind.
Historically, day 2 is where we nail, honestly, like our evaluations on some guys. Typically, the Packers will take one player that we're obsessed with in day 2 that turns out pretty good.
Saw the Lions pick. I'm pretty pissed.
Uh-oh. Well, it's not Ruben Baines, so we got that going. for
No,
us.
yeah. We got Bane off the board. I was happy about that.
Thank God.
We'll see if Vikings go Ducks here and actually do the Thieneman thing, which is far too high for me as someone who watched them. But
Seems like a lot. I mean, and it wouldn't surprise me if it happens, but Grenard sounds like he's going to be gone by the end of the day tomorrow. I mean, I was hearing a lot of
I think
chatter today
Ollie
about
was like, it's a done
him in
deal
day 2.
that he's
Yeah.
traded to Philadelphia. And I was like, oh.
Oh, was it that? Okay, I didn't see that it was that solid yet from somebody.
He was on a podcast and was like, he didn't realize that the news like hadn't broke yet. Like that's the way it was presented.
Oh, wow.
He was like, it's out there. And they're like, no, it is not out there. And he was like, oh, oops, well, keep it in.
Oh, jeez.
Blake Miller in our community mock was what Jeff Risdon mocked to the Lions.
Jeff knows his shit.
And it makes so much sense. Like, it's just like, we're Blake Miller guys at Draft Talk, and it feels like although I don't know anything about Monroe Freeling, so I can't comment on him as a gambled guy, but Blake Miller being like I stuck it out all 4 years and played a lot at a school feels, so much.
I remember watching him when he was ranked like 150th on the consensus board, and I was like, there is no way. Saw the Vikings pick.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No spoilers. But real quick, out of context, I need to make sure I word it correctly. They get sensitive about this. My very good friends in Chicago in our group chat just are doxing me because out of context, they're like, why the hell are you talking about underage Packers fans?
That was the podcast.
And I'm like, you know what? So then they sent the Drake in a Packers jacket, and I really can't come back against any of this.
Oh no.
Made me laugh really hard. Jake, Ben, all of you guys. I love you guys. I'm sure it's gonna get toxic in here on the Bears around the clock. So
who are we rooting for? Like Keldrick Folk?
the Lions? No, I don't want
No,
Keldrick Falk.
Bears.
Oh, no, I don't want Keldrick Falk in the division because I still think he could be good. Who do I
All
want
these
the Bears?
guys are good. Also, what happened to all the Makai Lemon hype? All I heard is Makai
Hunter.
Lemon, wide receiver too.
I want the Bears to take Lee Hunter.
He's not going to go that high.
Listen, maybe Ryan Poles is like, you know what, Ben Johnson, I know you got to pick everyone last year, but I think I got this now. You're good.
I need this long. So we know the Lions pick. We don't know the Lions pick.
I don't know it. My guess was Blake Miller.
Say it.
Okay, we'll wait.
Goodell's finally coming out for it.
Oh, are we going to spend 5 minutes talking? Okay, I'm going to be careful. Sometimes it's like really sad stories with the people they bring on stage, but it's always just like it's either a really sad story of someone coming on page to help stage to announce the pick, or some
John
stupid sponsor, or it's like some CEO of some company that's like sponsoring the draft event. No, day 2 is when we get all the alumni, and I love it. It's so stupid. And then day 3, we get orangutans in zoos.
That's what makes day 3 so much fun.
Day 3 is the best of like not streaming, but like just sitting on the couch and just like you just look up and you're like, all right, that's a name. And then you look up and you're like, what the hell are they doing for this pick?
If anybody in the comments was in Green Bay for the draft last year, let me know. But I mean, if you were following a bunch of us, I mean, me and Paul and our buddy Mike, shout outs Paul Noonan and Mike Biscoff. But yeah, we had such a fucking fun weekend, and getting to be in the theater like getting the overflow wristbands to get in there on day 3 and spend like all of rounds 5, 6, 7 inside the theater was just like the capping off the experience. So
on day 1, were you guys in the fat crowd? Were you guys like in the stadium or like?
We were way back. We actually were over back in like the Titletown area. So like back by like the restaurants and all the development and stuff.
I
so
saw the overhead of Green Bay earlier today because they were like showing like last year's draft, and I just saw the mob, and I was like, I really don't think that would be fun. I'd rather be in the stadium or somewhere else. Or
it was a great spot to be where we were for day 1. It wasn't nearly as crazy on Saturday in the mob around the stage and stuff. And then we were only there for basically the 4th round, and then we got the wristbands and got into the theater. So that made Saturday so much freaking fun, man. It was so cool. And then the Baron Sorrell thing, just like to start that day off, was just incredible.
Good crowd pops. I'm grabbing another beer.
Minnesota, you psychopath! What's coming here? I have not seen the Minnesota.
I'm scared and excited.
I don't know how to feel. Do I? Yeah.
Bubba,
what's the weirdest thing they could do here?
Jadarian Price.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Or Mike Washington. It would kind of fit what they want to do run wise, right? Because they're kind of wide zoney, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah, I could see that.
At least it's coming up.
Matilda. Yes, love this.
Here we go. Oh, that was a good joke too. The 4 hours.
Have you guys seen it yet?
Oh
no! Oh, here it comes.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'm a little scared, but it is risky.
Yeah. Holy crap! If his foot's okay, ooh.
I mean, value wise, it's a kind of around where I'd take him. So like, it's just we talked about it constantly on Draft Talk. It's like, listen, he's my DT1, but I'm sweating turning the card in. Yeah. Like, it's what a headshot they show. He's just in a vest, no undershirt. The flat, like, if you were to just not give any context, but just watch the tape of Caleb Banks, albeit limited from last year, you're like, oh, I see it. Yeah, this guy is absolutely freakish. The scare is that the foot thing, because then is it the same foot that got aggravated?
No, it's a different foot. It's a different foot.
That's way worse.
Yeah, it's both feet.
You got double bad feet.
Dallas is moving back from 20. As soon as you said like they got no picks left after the trade up, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So we'll see where.
So they were lying about the receiver thing. Weren't there people saying they're moving up for a receiver? Yeah. There's been 2 receivers taken. Mekhi Lemon is still hanging out here. 60%. I was told he's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
60% of the time, the medicals check out every time. Eagles trading up to 20. Freeling.
Eagles.
It's gotta be Freeling.
Oh yeah.
Another Georgia boy.
I have so many questions about what the offensive line is going to look like for them with Stoutland gone.
Yeah.
It's like losing Howard Mudd. Wait, that's another pick away. So we still have the Panthers before that. Jeez. CJ Allen.
That
Panthers.
That pick's already in. So
or Mekhi Lemon.
I don't think the Panthers will take a tackle.
I mean, Lemon could be an interesting compliment to
Lemon or CJ Allen. Yeah, because I don't know if they trust Leggett, but even if they do, Lemon's in the slot, and then you got Leggett, Tet, Lemon. That's honestly pretty sick.
Didn't they sign someone?
Was it like a journeyman, or was it someone legit?
I'll check. I'll go on our list.
If I will say, if the Packers don't get Dominique Orange, I hope
Coker.
He goes to the same team that drafts Mekhi Lemon, so they can have Big Citrus and Little Citrus.
That one took me a second. That's so good.
There it is.
Lemon and orange.
All right,
Dude,
Tony
that could have been our
114.
if the Packers had a first rounder and had a wide receiver.
Yep.
lead, that could have been. By the way, Justice, we never
All
had
the
our.
Eagles
zippers.
gave up a lot.
Oh, did they? We never did our thing. Jeff.
Wow.
We
Yep.
always do
Eagles
the
gave
two
up
Shamars.
114 and 137.
Trade value chart coming up. Let me
So those
I'd
are like
say
two fourths, early fourth, late fourth.
I can.
Sorry, what?
I
Where'd they
can,
move
I
up
can pull
to?
it for you if you want it.
If you want to share your screen, go for it.
Here. Yeah. Let me.
I'll reshare the tracker, and I'll back it out so you can pull yours up. 20 into Dallas 7th. Jeez. So they must honestly, maybe they're giving up excess value because the tackle market drops off a cliff after this. Because Proctor's already gone. Who else are they missing? Lomu, Ahanachor. I don't know, man. Maybe they think Freeling's the last one they would trust to start right away. Oh, maybe Maxi Hanachor hadn't thought of that. That could be another possibility. I could see people being crazy high on him. For Caleb Banks, the most athletic human on earth, but his foots don't work.
So this is more stuff that we're tracking for the Micah Parsons trade, by the way.
Here you go. Pop this up for you.
So, yeah. So there's our value, and based on the Jerry chart, that's a huge net gain. Oh no, that's not 11. I'm sorry. Hold on. That was 20, and then Philly.
Yeah.
No, what it
Philly was like 23, I think. Here, I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
I got it.
I had it.
Yeah,
reversed.
23.
Yeah, 23.
Okay. There we go. That's better. I mean, still a win for Dallas. Basically, they got the 137th pick for free based on the Rich chart. It's a little closer on the classic Jimmy Johnson chart. But yeah, good trade for Dallas. I mean, points wise. Because yeah, that's always where I look is generally I found the Rich Hill chart tends to be closer to how
Did the Panthers take?
work out.
Did the Panthers take? Oh no, I just paused it. Oh, is Goodell drinking?
His hair's starting to look a little
Oh, that's why the Eagles traded up. They're panicking because Freeling's off the board. I think.
Oh.
How is Bryce Young going to see over Monroe Freeling, brother? Listen, I love the pick. Oh, in division trade tax too. Not something I consider. Furiel, man, back on MVP.
Yeah, that's a good point. So,
And this is all Micah. This is all the Micah pick. Someone said that they got a 7th too. So a bunch of things that we're going to be tracking.
oh,
Hey, clap it up for the Green Bay Packers fans. You drafted Micah Parsons. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Congratulations.
we did it.
Yeah, actually, I'm supposed to get that post up.
Hey, never forget the NFL Combine when I got to share a moment with Gutekunst when some idiot asked, "Do you regret trading for Micah Parsons?" And we made eye contact and both started laughing. The fact we got the screenshot of that, I want that saved forever. Like that's just like core memory for me. Shout out to Goot for actually answering my questions and giving some good answers. And then that. It was great. It was a good day.
Goot's good about that, especially at the combine. Like,
yeah,
you can tell some of those guys go up there expecting just to hear the boring routine like national media questions, and I feel like they're happy when they get something that is actually somewhat insightful from someone who knows a little bit about the team.
Like LaFleur when we asked about the wide receivers blocking, and I just turned to you and go, that was awesome. He was like a 2-minute response. Okay, Eagles. Oh, so it wasn't line. Whoa, yeah, that makes total sense. Now who's going to be your sacrificial X when you get rid of AJ Brown? Because you got Wicks,
Dontavian, Wicks probably.
Wicks isn't a field stretcher though. He's
no,
a
that's
separator.
True.
You just need, that's probably a day 3. Get like a Colby Young, get just some straight line big dude. He's gonna bone smash. Is Bryce Young gonna bone smash and do the leg lengthening surgery?
He should not have his bone density reduced in any way.
Someone get Bryce a stool. Lee, the Packers pick would have been a backup for 3 years, then bust after playing 2 mediocre years. Not always. This definitely is a make or break year for Jordan Morgan.
I feel like if the Packers were picking at 20 here,
who would they have taken? Yeah, that's a fun game.
So this is where I want to go.
Woods or like TJ Parker or like
Falk. Falk is the name that comes to mind.
Falk or Ian Achor. Yeah.
Oh, Ihan Achor I could have seen for sure, because then you talk about moving Tom to center, and Wicks isn't pissed. Lemon's a slot Z. No, Wicks is just I think it's straight Z. Get Bryson Apple box. Do you actually use Smith as your sacrifice? Oh my gosh, how do we forget about Devontae Smith, dude? What am I doing? He's like one of my all-time favorite college players too. I'm sorry. How did we forget about Devontae Smith? He's good. Historically small.
Yeah, AJ is like super traded. I'm gonna call Deontay right now and see get Eagles fan.
I didn't know Deontay's a Eagles fan.
And he's a Dukes fan too.
Tell him that he's live on stream and tell him we said hi.
No, I'm not gonna tell him that.
Wow.
You must have a king for wanting to get cussed out calling me right now.
How come? You on stream?
I fucking hate this pick.
Why? That's your boy. USC. V's up.
I fucking despise this pick. Why the fuck did you trade for Dontayvion Wicks?
So what's the trade? The trade looks like, so it's AJ Brown for Vrabel.
Thank you, Kyle.
The second?
Well, so that's the thing I'm kind of interested in. I think somebody else tweeted their little conspiracy theory that I think the Eagles are going to try to rake them over the coals to get like a 1 and a 2.
To get AJ?
Yeah. To not kick up any dust about potential tampering. Something untoward happening with all the trade reporting. I just don't fucking get what the hell Dontayvion Wicks and Devontae Smith with Brown and Mekhi Lemon are supposed to be doing on the same roster.
Amen. West Coast offense, under center, bootleg, action.
We have 4 receivers who don't block.
Wicks blocks.
Justice.
Wicks blocks.
Tell Deontay to just come on the stream and just vent it out with us.
I mean, Brown is like on the roster board immediately now. Like, why do you need him?
This is exactly what I wanted. All right, I'm going to let you go.
The Ringer's Deontay Lee, everyone.
The Ringer's Deontay Lee. I was hoping he wasn't on the stream. I was going to call Solak, but I know Solak is doing something.
Solak's just doing ESPN stuff, man. Shout out Solak. They've been letting him cook on socials. Solak, like he is.
Oh yeah.
Like, and he's leading
I'm
into
hyped
him.
I'm hyped for Solak, dog, because I've known
he's doing draft talk stuff while then showing off his flowers in his garden in his backyard. Like he's
yeah, dude, he's so happy. He's so, just like hanging out in Grand Rapids, just like tilling the land, hanging out with his family and watching film. I'm so jealous.
I got to sit next to him for nerd lunch. We talked for a bit. I'm just so glad for that guy, man. He's just. I think if people knew Solak off camera too, like you just absolutely like Jim. I'd never say this to his face, but he's a great guy.
Great guy. Talk to him a lot because he's Orthodox.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know anyone who's Orthodox. So I was like, Happy Easter. And then he's like, no, that's in like 2 weeks. And I'm like, what? What do you mean it's in like 2 weeks?
This was my favorite comment from when we were talking about the hypothetical Packers. Gudubi have been twerking on the phone calling you Maxi Onachor. Kyle, huge thing. Kyle Harris, former boss at Grubhub. Shout out Kyle. I wanted to make sure I got back to this. Kyle had me for his one-on-one with another one of my former managers. He texted me, he's like, hey, do you want in on our one-on-one so we can talk draft? So I was in a Grubhub corporate one-on-one today. It was great. Just talking to two of my old bosses about the draft. Loved it. Sorry to dox you like that, Kyle, but it was great to see both of you today. Just chat about everything. What a time that was. Lifetime ago in Chicago. Man, I miss Chicago.
There's a lot of people in Pittsburgh. Doesn't look like as many as Green Bay, but it looks
Are
like
the Chainsmokers playing? Dude, that Chainsmokers like halftime Final Four show is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life.
APC's John Meerdink is out there in Pittsburgh today.
Yeah.
That a boy.
Dude, it's popping.
Shout out, John. Yeah.
Oh, it's the Steelers pick. That's why it's gone crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Are they playing Renegade?
I assume so.
Probably.
So what's your guys' karaoke song?
Songs.
I did one last week because I was inebriated. I have a buddy who, if you're from a certain age, you know what Fueled by Ramen is, right? The record label. One of my buddies was signed to a band that was on Fueled by Ramen. They've disbanded, and I was trying to get him to do karaoke, and then I was like, "Little singer boy, let me show you how it's done." I don't know. It's probably 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing "Can't Help But Wait" by Trey Songz. What's your guys' karaoke move?
Man,
mine are pretty easy. I'll do anything by the Killers sober. I try to avoid Mr. Brightside because everyone does that, but like I'll do Somebody Told Me. A good one if it's like a serious karaoke is All the Things That I've Done. Banger of a song. But if I'm drunk, I sing Return of the Mac and I do the voice. I don't think that's insensitive. Man. It's just a banger song.
Not if you're good enough.
I'm pretty good at it.
I think it's I think it's a like.
I've gotten some good. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. If I'm around a bunch of like old people, they love that.
So I grew up on like classic rock stuff. So like Take Me Home Tonight, Eddie Money is a staple.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do it, but I've never done karaoke with someone who knows with a woman who knows the song well enough. But Paradise by the Dashboard Light by Meatloaf is what I've always wanted to do, but never had an opportunity to. So one of these days that'll happen.
Ihanichor, love it for the Steelers.
Yeah, that's a great pick. That's a
good
fit.
Another one where Steelers fans came at me for mocking a tackle to the Pittsburgh at one point. They got big mad about that. But like I kind of get it because like they've hit on some linemen lately, but Broderick Jones has been disappointing I don't know. I know some Steelers fans don't like him. I don't know. But Fatanu's been panning out okay, right?
Yeah. He's playing inside.
And then if they hit on Ihanichor with the other picks they've been making on the line,
Will Howard's got like a ton of picks, right? Texan knows better than I do, but don't the Steelers just have like a billion?
They've got a bunch.
Yeah, because we were looking at them as like a trade candidate if we're moving down from 52 and stuff.
Fatanu is right tackle for them.
They've got 12. They've got 3 thirds, 2 fourths, 3 sevenths.
That's a lot.
Fatanu was playing right tackle, or at least he's on the board or depth chart's right tackle. So do you kick him inside and put Max at right?
No, I think he's playing guard. I think they just did that for our lads.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, so Pittsburgh's got the Cowboys' third rounder from the Pickens trade, their own third, and then they got a comp third for.
That's a lot of thirds.
Yeah. So,
dude,
yeah.
What do the Chargers do here? Because I feel like people have just been locking in guard.
Pregnon, Basantis.
Well, Vega already went, right? So
yeah, that's why I'm just. Are the tackles done now? Lomu's the only one left.
Which was our prediction. Guard. Our prediction: there's going to be there's the top picks, which is like 12 guys. Then there's going to be a tackle run, and Lomu is going to be the last one taken.
And then after that, it's like Tiernan, and then like that's like
Barber,
a late day 2, and then
Barber
and then it's Cliff. I would say Barber's the Cliff, and even then, it's just like tons of picks.
For this year, like if you want them this season.
However you want to tier all the guys that have gone. Gap. Sorry, then Lomu is like in the back of that tier. Huge gap, Tiernan, huge gap, Barber, and whatever else.
All of the tackles are gone by the 22nd pick, basically.
Yep, we thought this was going to happen.
We're still dealing with people telling us that Anthony Belton was an overdraft in the second last year. Like,
People value
Oh,
offensive
that
line.
sandwich looks so good. They're bringing up Primanti Brothers for the ABC crew right now. That looks phenomenal.
Is this the one they put the fries on the?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. On that note, I'm going to step out for just a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
you're
Go
totally
for
good.
it.
Yep. Shake It Off is the best. Tyler, is this the Taylor Swift Shake It Off? Is this
Someone
Shake
did
It
a-
by Metro Station? 'Cause that's a
Someone did
banger.
Taylor Swift. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't my buddy who was in a band though. Buddy who was in the band did Maroon 5.
She Will Be Loved.
She Will Be Loved. Yeah.
Classic.
You gotta like start it with like a whisper though. Like I'm better with the yells.
Yep.
You know, just gotta be. Can't help but wait.
Zion Young is Mel Kiper's third best available. I think that's
Chargers
a lie.
did a thing. Chargers made a choice.
Oh, the draft tracker just updated. Brother, you're not that team. You should care a little about age. Your other edge rusher is 90 years old. I don't even know if he's rostered anymore. Khalil Mack? No, he's gone, isn't he? Or no, is he back on a 1 year?
I think he's back on 1 year.
Your entire team's a billion years old. Don't love that. What's the flag they're repping in the back?
For Mesidor?
Yeah.
He's Canadian. It might be.
No, it was not a
Quebec?
Canadian flag. No, I
Well, it might have been Quebec.
True.
Oh, he's from Ontario. Never mind.
I'm looking at their edge situation. Oh, they have Tui Pelotu, a guy I nailed draft wise. I was obsessed with that guy.
He was just a weird. He was a weird guy because he was like in between
Tweener.
body types.
But boy, has it worked out! Holy cow, he's been so productive consistently. Who goes to Dallas here? Who did they take earlier?
Caleb Downs. They traded up for Caleb Downs, and then they traded down from 20.
Well, if they're really good at their job this year, my next best available.
I was going to say Thieneman was a guy who made sense, but they took Caleb Downs. So everyone said they were trying to move around for receivers, and we still got Omar Cooper, Concepcion.
A receiver.
Blossom. That's what people were saying earlier today.
Well, they just tagged Pickens. Sounds like they're trying to. There was a report literally that they kissed ass to Mulugeta. So basically, like,
well, that's what they were like. Maybe because they were like, he signed the deal, but you can't get traded unless you sign.
Dude.
So they were, I don't know.
Someone in the comments, I don't think it's a prediction. I think it's a prediction, but it'd be so funny. Lee Hunter to Dallas.
Amazing.
Just go from the number one prospect at 11.
Take it from me. Take it off the board so I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, dude. Every pick now is we're stressing that Hunter's still on the board when the Packers pick. Because they brought him in too, right?
Yeah, they brought him in.
Yeah. Thieneman makes no, again, they're not gonna take Thieneman, they have Downs. Edge, what's the TJ Parker, Falk, R. Mason Thomas, Howell.
We got a Les Snead quote.
Okay.
Rams GM Les Snead on what led to drafting Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson. Quote, as I've said in here, the C was going to shape the 13th pick. He had to fall.
What? The C?
He was basically saying, like, we were going to take BPA, and Ty fell to us.
He didn't. Did he fall? Did he? Hey, we might have.
He did not fall. He, in fact, he got overdrafted by like 20 draft slots on consensus.
We might have another special guest coming here in a second.
All right. How special?
Bleacher Report. Former Draft Network. Do you know Dame?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think Dame and I follow each other. I don't think we've ever talked before, but
He had Cornell Tate in our mock. for the Saints.
Nice.
But, what's Demovsky all caps? What happened? Oh, is that that's the special guest?
Oh,
Battle Royale against Justice Moscato.
nah, I'm good.
I've met Demovsky. He wouldn't remember me because whatever, but he was super pleasant to me.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. He was doing a radio bit, guys. That's
Yeah.
why I told you guys not to get mad at him. Like I talked to Wildy that day, and Wildy and I just like DMing back and forth. When people online are like, "He's being racist for not saying your name right," I'm like, "Chill, dog. Chill. It's a radio debate. Like
Justice
it's
Moscato
radio.
though is a bar. It's such
Yes.
a bar.
No, it's a good ball busting. It's all right. It's all right.
Dallas. I'm guessing Falk. That's just my official guess here.
I think I got it spoiled. If I get it spoiled, it would be...
How happy we nailed Blake Miller as an eval. This guy is so
when
good.
he was like 150, I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way he's gonna be a first round pick.
Yeah, because when we did the O-line episode, we were like, what the hell? We both watched it, we're like, this guy's great.
No, yeah.
And again, it's the classic adage of like, is he really good on film and played a lot in college? Because that translates well to the pros. There you go. Don't have to think about that one.
People just aren't doing the work on, and honestly, it's hard to do the work, right? Like I only got to like the top 150, 120-ish guys, and I didn't even watch the wide receivers, safeties, tight ends. But
When
I
we
think a
getting
lot of people just rank people. No way.
Did you get it spoiled?
Yeah, dude.
I just got it. I just got it spoiled.
This is so funny.
I just got it spoiled. Tex, we need you. You completely redeemed yourself, Jerry Jones.
Oh my God.
Don't tell the chat. I want the chat to be.
You can only run in a straight line. Should I get Galga on the phone?
He's gonna be so happy. Let me get the chat link back on this. Malachi Lawrence.
Oh,
He's probably partying, dude. Is that when's
he D&D'd me? He D&D'd me.
Did they has the shrine when's the last time the shrine had a first rounder? Did it happen recently?
I don't know if the Shrine Bowl had a first rounder last year. It was supposed to be Shadur.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Well, good. I mean, I have nothing but nice things to say about the Shrine. I was blown away by how well they treated everyone.
That's what everyone says. Yeah.
Never experienced anything like that. It was literally we're all in a room. It's like, hey, who do you want to talk to? It's like a group of people. It's like, cool. When they come down, like we'll just bring them over. You can chat with them. And then when it's on the field, it's like, yeah, just go stand wherever you want and watch the practice. Just don't get in the way of practice.
They had Kenneth Grant last year, if you count that, but he was an injury guy.
Okay. Well, listen, dude, I had a ton of fun, and the talent at Shrine keeps getting better and better.
I mean, that's good. How many Senior Bowl guys have gone?
Hey, thank you, Bubba. He go fast, Ram. Probably about Malachi Lawrence. Listen, if you want pass rushing juice, but the thing is, you already got. Why does this keep happening? You already have Ezraku. Hey, there he is. Dame.
What's going on, fellas? What's up, man?
Hey, I gave you a shout out earlier because you, in a way, nailed the Saints pick. You know, you picked Cornell Tate for the Saints, saying they need a wide receiver.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the YouTube comments on the mock. There was this one Saints fan, big mad. Like, there's no way the Saints are going to take a wide receiver. And then lo and behold.
Crazy enough, like we just did our predictive mock that dropped this morning for Bleacher Report. And when we did the mock earlier this week, I told him when we got to 7 for the Saints, I was like, I just talked to a source from mine with New Orleans. I was like, they love Tyson. I was like, so it's Tyson. And it was like, okay,
nice.
in the mock. So yeah, it played out the way this first round has been kind of chaotic, especially early, with the, Tate off the board at 4. Didn't really see that coming. But I felt like once the Cardinals took Jeremiah Love, I think that threw a lot of things just for a whirlwind. because I felt like Love was the ideal candidate to go to Tennessee. And then, after that, it was just kind of like a free for all where it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Screw it. And I've been saying this for the whole draft cycle. Like, I know we've been for the last 10 years or so, it's been a positional value type of thing come draft time. I personally hate the crap, but
I'm with you. We've been on here for 2 hours, and half of it has been me asking, like, is Caleb Downs any good at football? Like, why does Caleb Downs keep falling, man?
I'm not big on positional value like that, so I've been saying it the whole draft cycle. Get your guy. Whoever your guy is, get your guy.
Now, with Bleacher Report, I love how you guys do all the draft scouting because you guys are all kind of like segmented into your own positions. You specialize in those and help with it. What did you work on for the project this year around? What positions?
Quarterback, running back, and wide receiver.
Okay, perfect. So were you as high on who was your wide receiver one?
Tyson.
Okay. I mean, I was a Tate guy, but what I always appreciated about Tyson was two things, tough as hell trying to play through the hamstrings. I mean, that one game where he injures both, it's like just iconic.
Texas Tech.
I was mentioning this when he got picked. I felt like he improved as a craftsman, like route running wise, release package, and people still complain a little bit about the release, but like it's so much better because I kind of thought of him in 2024 as more of like a body control, contested catch highlight reel guy, and then just to become more of this separator makes him this entire complete package.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I've talked to NFL scouts. I'm cool with guys like actual like wide receiver trainers and coaches, and they all said the same thing. It was like he's the easiest mover out of the receivers. He's like he's an elite mover at all three levels. He's explosive. He's dynamic. Yeah, because he likes to use the shuffle release a lot, where he kind of shuffles and things like that. Tries to go into the diamond cut, slant, and whatnot. And more so, if anything, it's just like that's so coachable. It's really just intentionality, being violent with your steps, being intentional with your steps, and just having a coach kind of drill that in. Because at college, you can get away with that stuff. You know what I mean? You can get away with that in college, and it's crazy because I think after he messed up the hamstring, I think he came back for Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, and I think he tweaked it in that game, and in that same game. And but what was funny was like there was a play, he was in the slot, he ran a post, he didn't get the ball, but he outran bracket coverage. Like he split the corner and the safety.
That's crazy.
Pretty good.
Outran bracket coverage. You know what I mean? It was a play against I think Mississippi State early in the season where they have like this kind of tall corner. I don't think it was Will Lee, it was somebody else. It might have been Will Lee, but he's like being real handsy with them early in the game. And like he shakes him at the line, gets vertical, and he runs like a post, like a skinny post. He takes the linebacker underneath, he takes the the linebacker inside, the corner underneath, and then he has a safety right over the top. And it's like he takes three guys with him. Sam Levitt hits a end breaker inside the void because there's no defenders there. And I'm like, yeah, that's how much defenses paid this kid attention. You know what I mean? Because it was like if we don't keep a safety over the top, like this could be bad. And and I just saw the pick of Casey Concepcion.
Well, I was going to just say the timing to get you on here to talk about Casey, because I was a Matthew Golden guy last year. That was my wide receiver one. And I'm not saying Casey was wide receiver one, but like similar mold of a player that I got really excited about, even dating back to his NC State days. So I'm curious what you think about the fit and what you think about the player.
Man, I think for Cleveland, I know some Browns fans. It's crazy. I was on Browns radio probably a couple of weeks ago, and I mentioned this. Being a potential opportunity because a lot of people wanted Tate inside the top six. They wanted Tate at 6. Now he wasn't there tonight, but I was like, listen, and I tweeted out this today before the draft. The scarcity at left tackle, you cannot go receiver at 6. You got to get your tackle. And they made a home run move by trading down and getting Spencer Fano. Because this is what the ideal situation. You were going to be looking at Omar Cooper Jr., Casey Concepcion, or Denzel Boston at 24 to say, I get my star tackle. Because at the end of the day, you got to think about like, your quarterbacks can't get the ball to Tate if they're on their back. And they're both right-handed quarterbacks. So the left side is their blind side. So it's like, hey, being able to bring Spencer Fano, because they did so much work on the offensive line this year, right? Get traded for Titus Howard, getting Elton Jenkins, bringing in Zion Johnson from the Chargers.
And just completely cleaning house with all of their
their old guys. Like, and you got Tevin Jenkins at the right guard. So we'll see how that plays out. But if he can play just sufficient football, you're going to run the ball with Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson, right? No matter who's that quarterback, giving them a guy, and I've said, me and Keith talked about this on Locked NFL Draft. With Casey Concepcion, yes, you got to hit the jugs machine. You got to work on the hand catch mechanics of him catching the football, because that's where the drops come in at, some concentration stuff. And then he's kind of a clapper instead of just being the diamond how they taught us growing up. But truthfully, I mean, I did an interview on Locked NFL Draft with Tyron Montgomery from JCU. He had never freaking caught a football until 2020 during COVID in his backyard because he's a basketball player. I was like, how did you make that change? He said, man, I went out and caught 500 passes from the jugs machine every day. Like, he was so of a basketball player, and he's a natural hands catcher now. He catches the football just fine. And he high points. Go back to the Senior Bowl, and he's dusting power four corners. So you can't tell me that you can't get better. T.O., who's a Hall of Famer, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, led the league in drops like 3 years of his career.
Well,
I'm sorry.
This is a Packers-focused channel to some degree. And Devontae, man, like he had the drop issues. Christian Watson early in his rookie season, like
it's
correctable. It's not a transferable stat necessarily. Like
Wicks was another one who, that's what he got ripped coming out of college was drops, and then his rookie year didn't have an issue with it. Second year kind of had a little issue with it, and then this past year didn't.
No issue. Yeah,
it's just attention to detail.
They got. Yeah.
And I can tell for any Cleveland Browns fans listening to this, I interviewed one of NC State's former corners 2 years ago, and I remember at the end of the show, I asked him, I said, "Talk to me about your teammate Casey Concepcion." That's why he was still at NC State, and he talked such a glowing review of the character of the person and of the player. And he talked about how hard of a worker he is and everything. And even off camera, off air, he kept talking about just how good of a player Casey is. The Browns got themselves a guy. He's got the best release package in this class. He's dynamic. He's explosive. And he's so much more nuanced than people realize.
Yep. He's got a nice, for not a big, lengthy guy, he's got a nice catch radius on him too.
He battles.
The Notre Dame game, I mean, even when he wasn't getting the ball, he was just absolutely
guys. The reps against Leonard Moore, he hit Leonard Moore with a stutter and go.
A potential.
And I was like, Marcel. Yeah. I was like, Marcel, you gotta uncork that, man. Like, you gotta let that rip, man. Like,
Marcel
he held on
to
the ball. Yeah. There's a couple times he didn't.
I may or may not have made a Heisman future at one point in the season on Marcel.
I mean, listen. I mean, he was, the way he was playing, it looked like he might have. Yeah. But then when you get into the film and you start watching and studying, you're like, holy crap, you're inaccurate. Like, it's just like, man, this is not what I like to see, but the reps against the lane and everything, man. So it's definitely been a fun draft so far. Mekhi going to Philly. I like that.
Well, we just talked to Deontay Lee with the Ringer. He wanted to die. The Eagles fan was not thrilled.
I actually like that a lot because where he lives in the middle of the field, and that's one of the weaknesses of Jalen Hurts' throwing profile. It's always been that of beating zone, and targeting the middle of the field. Well, now you got a guy who lives and thrives in the exact same area that you need to get better at, and I think that Mekhi Lemon can end up being that security blanket in those situations. The way he settles into zones, the way he finds the soft spots, being in timing and in rhythm with your quarterback is going to help you out a lot. And again, he's a young guy. We know AJ Brown's getting traded. That takes some stress off of Jalen Hurts to not have to worry about getting yelled at even when the team's up 21 because he didn't get the ball to AJ Brown.
Well, I will say, like, as far as, like, you can also be worried too, like maybe Hurts still isn't comfortable throwing middle of the field, and then that fit becomes not a good fit.
Then we got a quarterback problem. We got to have a discussion.
That's what I was gonna say. Then you start thinking, which I'm sure there are like some, maybe half, maybe more than that, Eagles fans that are already thinking about that. I'm sure it's a very divisive subject in Philly. Sounds like we have a trade. Houston traded up 2 spots to Buffalo, but the Bears are on the clock.
They gave up a lot.
I am nervous to see who the Bears take here. It's on the draft tracker.
Don't be.
I'm so sorry.
Oh
Justice.
my God. Oh man.
That's
All
too high
right.
for me. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about Thieneman. I'm a Ducks fan. I was able to watch him the whole time.
I'm in Westfield, Indiana right now, which is where Dylan played high school. So
I have buddies who work for the program. I talked to them. They were surprised that he ran the 4.3. They thought he was more of a 4.5 guy. I thought he was a if Green Bay trades up is the push notification I got. I was hard dropped. I thought he was more of like a top 50 guy than what people were talking about when they're saying, hey, he could go as high as like 12 to the Cowboys.
But I think the argument is just like this draft, there's just a bunch of top 50 guys, and we're talking about 25, right? Sure. I'm kind of surprised they didn't go after an edge or a D tackle because like they already got Kobe Bryant. And I thought Kobe Bryant schematically was the perfect fit for what they want to do at safety. But now they're double dipping. Granted, defensive back rooms just got decimated this offseason. They just
so I'm not.
Oh, the safeties, they tilled it. They tilled the ground on the safety position for sure.
Yeah,
I wasn't surprised when he ran the 4.3 at the combine because I trusted more. I didn't not that I didn't trust the Oregon tape. He played a different role for Dan Lanning at Oregon than he did at Purdue. Yeah. And I remember watching him just cover ground and close space so fast. Where it's like, I think they played like Notre Dame. I think in 2023 or I think it was 2024 when they had Riley Leonard, and we all know Riley Leonard's a running quarterback. And I think Riley thought he had the first down, and I think Dylan was probably like he was playing single high, and the speed to get from the middle of the field at 15 yards of depth to like cutting that run off at like 6 yards of a gain. I was like, oh yeah, he's got juice.
He's an alley, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then you see it sideline to sideline too at free safety. But like Dan Lanning had him playing, and I actually liked the fact that he did it because it showcased a little bit more versatility to have him rolling down into robber technique and different things like that, and not just play the play on the roof. So I think with Chicago, I think it's a nice fit. I wanted them with Brian Flores, but they went Caleb Banks, which I don't really know how I feel about that. I'm not that.
That's how we felt. Banks. It was more of you're putting in the card and you're nervous. Like
it's a choice.
Yeah. It's definitely a choice. I'm not the highest. Also, there's another trade. The Dolphins are trading up.
So
with the
Texans
Niners.
up to 26, Dolphins to 27. Okay.
Dolphins to 27.
Did the Dolphins already pick twice? No, they only picked once.
No, they only picked once.
Did they trade back to get Proctor? Is that what happened?
Yes.
Yeah, because they traded back one with Dallas.
They traded back one.
I have loved this first round because A, I don't have a horse in the race, and B, it's just been kind of weird. Like a lot of the consensus mock picks didn't end up happening. And then we've got a few trades. It's been fun. I mean, and Ty Simpson going to the Rams. Actually, since you're the quarterback, I like that's all I need to see. I actually do want your since this is just what was he your QB2? And then how do you feel about that fit? This is great. We got you for this. This is great.
No, for sure.
Would you have taken him at 14 or whatever it was?
No, I originally had him going there when they had the 2 first, from the first one, the Falcons.
Yes.
So like when they had their original first, because they put the playoff team, that was 30 pick or 29, whichever one, the one that Casey has. Yeah. Not Casey. Yeah, Casey. So when they had that pick originally, whenever we did mocks at Bleacher Report, that was kind of chalk for us. I'm like, that's where he's going to go, is to the Rams at the back of round 1. Sean McVay understands he's just ahead of the game. How many times have we seen franchises have this Hall of Fame worthy quarterback, won a Super Bowl for him, and they never build a succession plan until after he retires and leaves the team. And now you're in panic, right? The Steelers didn't think to do it. So then what do? It forces you to draft Kenny Pickett in round 1, who wouldn't let you measure his hands at the Senior Bowl. You know what I mean? Like it did. Like these things don't make sense. So shout out to Sean McVay, who saw the writing on the wall, understands, hey, we don't have Stafford, but so long. We need to get the succession plan. Sorry, Georgia fans, Stetson Bennett was never going to be the franchise quarterback of the Los Angeles Rams. That was never going to be a thing. So just never, never. Like, I know a lot of Georgia fans felt like that. That's that idea, that dream is dead. But yeah, I think Ty Simpson fits well there, and he gets to learn from Stafford, man. He gets to learn from one of the best ever.
Yeah.
What is it?
Justice.
Oh, wow.
Justice, you're vindicated.
I love it.
Oh, Rutledge?
I love that.
Rutledge, yeah.
He's good.
I kept saying because Ioane is going to go so early, there's going to be another interior guy to go. I just wasn't sure if it was Rutledge, Basantis, Pregnon. It was just going to be someone. And I think it's more of a flavor thing. We got Tex back. Tex, I've got all the Chicago guys chirping me that we did not talk enough about the Dylan Thieneman thing. So for their sake, so they can stop crying. Justice is the Oregon guy, not as high on him. He did play at Purdue, and again, the background, so I'm gonna be a little biased.
He mostly played at Purdue until this last year.
Started at Carmel, which is where I coached high school football. He was not there when I was there. His senior year, he was at Westfield. He might have played all of high school at Westfield, but came up in Carmel. So he's just like friends with a lot of the seniors. My first year there. Goes to Purdue, tape's awesome. Like, he just flies around the field. Oregon comes. I mean, I love him. I did top 50 grades, totally fair. I think he's the back end of my first round grades. Moves really well. I know he's a white boy, so people have certain conceptions about a DB. But man, he just flies.
He was CCU, Caucasian Collision Unit. It's him and Bryce Betcher.
That's right, with Bryce Betcher, Caucasian Collision Unit. But you talk about just. I love a safety that is comfortable filling the alley, because we've talked about it on Draft Talk. I think that's one of the hardest jobs in football is you got to sprint and close down field and tighten those angles. Because when you fill that path, it can be 20 yards of separation. You got to close that. And he's pretty comfortable at that. I feel like he always steps up in big moments. I think the Penn State game is the best example of that. And he reads it the whole way. It's a great jump on the route concept. I think it's just a wheel out of the backfield or something. He picks it up the whole way. I love the instincts. I love how, just the speed. And then he is way more physical than you'd think. He just tackles well. And it's a fun combination of skill sets for a safety.
Well, the positional fit is perfect for the Bears, right? I mean, they lost basically every safety on their roster through free agency this offseason. Yeah. So, picked up Kobe Bryant in free agency, but you had to figure they were going to target safety somewhere early on in this class. And just feels like a real solid match of value, need, everything kind of coming together at that pick.
Chicago guys, stop being so sensitive about what I call you. You're all my very close friends. I love them all. I get so mad whenever I refer to them as something. Freddie, Ben,
that Penn State
Jake,
game, I think that Penn State interception, rolling down from too high, rolling late, so where to the point that Drew Aller didn't get his eyes on him. It's those type of things. At the end of the day, I love for my defense to picture change. I love, let's show you Hawaii pre-snap, and then let's show you, let's show you hell, post-snap, right? Let's give you all type of things to make you hold the ball, make you second guess what's going on, or you just don't see the change and you throw the ball right into our coverage. So you're gonna get that. You get the playmaking ability from Dylan Thieneman, and I love it, right? Because you got to deal with Jordan Love. You have to deal with what's the quarterback in? Kyler Murray in Minnesota now. No more 9.
Not 9? Not 9?
Not 9. No, not 9. Definitely Kyler Murray show for now at least. And then of course, what's the other team? Jared Goff. So that's the guy. I think that's the guy with Dylan Thieneman could probably end up getting a couple times as a rookie, because Jared Goff likes when things look a certain way. And if you start getting pressure, he starts getting antsy, start making throws that Dan Campbell's not going to like so much. So Chicago did a good job. I wanted them to get Caden McDonald, honestly. To that run defense was a little bit concerning.
That felt like a fit. That was a fit like everyone felt like they were just down for it.
But I like the Thieneman pick, and then I love Rutledge to Houston.
That's been Justice's guy for a bit too.
Houston's going back-to-back offseason, treating their best offensive linemen. And it got to a point where I'm like, all right, are you guys trying to drive down the money value?
Well, like two years ago, right? They were trying to pressure wash the room, right? Mm-hmm. They're like, we're getting rid of everyone. The culture,
kind of like what Cleveland's doing right now. Yeah,
we're getting rid of the O-line coach. Like, even though Laramie's good, we're getting rid of him. we just have to change the culture. And then this offseason, they did it again. And I was like, well, what was the point of 2025 then? If you guys are just resetting it again in 2026. Right. On the Thieneman thing, he's going to be interesting in that scheme too with Dennis Allen because they want to play a lot of corners and they want to play a lot of man. And at minimum, Thieneman with that 40 time, right? He's not going to get as many post safety snaps as you'd probably like if you were a guy who really liked what he did at Purdue, but he's going to be able to run with guys, and that's what they're going to ask for him there.
Well, my first Packers thought might be kind of realistic target, but not really, is off the board.
I'm happy.
I mean, I love him.
I'm not remotely surprised he ended up going off today.
He was never going to be at 52. I kept saying in the draft talk, I was like, I would not want the Packers to trade up. However, there was one guy. It would be Chris Johnson. But it is such a deep cornerback class that, like, you can find someone else.
And if I'm not mistaken, that makes him CB2, right? That makes him the cornerback 2 off the board.
Yeah, because McCoy didn't go and Hood hasn't gone. Yeah.
Great point. Yeah, McCoy. I mean, we felt pretty confident saying earlier McCoy probably won't go today. Hearing bone plug in the other knee. Yeah.
Yeah, some medicals. Yeah.
Will Johnson.
It's Will Johnson all over again. And that just is what it is, guys. Like, it's the same reason why, like I said, my wide receiver 1 was Jordan Tyson. Tate was was my 1B in the situation. Scouts I talked to had had Tyson over Tate as well. But from a general manager standpoint, it's like, let's go with the cleaner, the less risk. So he go with a guy that, even though Tate was hurt this past season, he didn't have the same type of that is wild. Oh man. Oh, that is insane. I really wish they would have chosen a different, like, they could have just said like a knee plug. you didn't have to say bone, because then everything translates to something else.
I said Big X the bone plug. That's immediately what my brain went to.
So shout out to the Dolphins. We got another trade. I think the New England Patriots.
New England's coming up.
Yeah, they're coming up with
what do they need?
Lomu?
Edge? Are they going to come get Falk?
They do
Falk.
need Edge.
I mean, he's not really a pass rusher, but
no, he's not.
He's not a pass rusher.
He's more of a 3-tech 4-eye, so that'll be interesting.
Denzel Boston. Well, Dobbs is there. Who else? Cooper in the slot.
Yeah,
because they got.
We just named the top guy. The top 25 consensus guys.
I can guarantee you Buffalo probably traded down because Casey's gone.
Oh yeah. Didn't even think about that. That would have been their guy for sure.
Yep.
McCoy, Falk, Cooper, Boston. Those are
so the Bills have traded down twice now.
Yep.
This is because they traded from the Texans traded up, and then now the Patriots.
31 and 125.
Interesting.
That's a solid even trade. Well done.
The hair for Goodell makes me feel like he's been drinking again, like it's COVID all over again. Lomu.
I miss the recliner.
Interesting pick.
There you go.
Hey, it's the dick pipe guy. He fell to his knees in a Walmart. I'm assuming this is in reference to Chris Johnson. Although I am glad that Chris Johnson ended up in Green Bay South. It just makes sense. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, that definitely checks out. John Air going after Chris Johnson.
So
no surprise there.
Is Lomu going to play left tackle?
Yeah, Lomu probably doesn't play at all this year.
You think he just sits for a year and then plays right?
Probably.
That's what I thought. That's why I kept thinking of Hanachor, but obviously he's gone too early.
Yeah. Because he's still got some rawness to him.
Yeah.
I think. What is this dance? I think Lomu. They trade up for Lomu because he's the last tackle. It's the tackle before the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you get in front
of
KC.
He's the last left tackle? He's the last true left tackle?
Unless you're into Austin Barber.
To me, that's swing. That's just a backup that I'm happy with.
Yeah.
Shout out to the meme. Oh my gosh. The comments have been, guys, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's been watching. I genuinely mean it. Insane. It's made it so fun. You guys have been idiots just like me. And then we've had some really good questions at times, but this is exactly what I wanted. So thank you for the chat, guys.
This is where KC gets Cooper or Boston.
Who did they take earlier? I'm already just blank. My brain just shuts off.
Oh,
after the
Mansoor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they traded up for Dwayne.
Yeah.
The Patriots jumped KC because they probably could have taken Lobo.
Oh yeah, for sure. He probably would have started. He
Hey.
probably would have started for KC.
Packers fans know Green Bay on 3, baby. Matthew Golden ruining all the aura of his draft night, just stealing the mic, getting so hyped and saying, "Give me a Green Bay on 3," not knowing it's go Pack go.
Oh
think
man,
this draft has been super chalk. I think the only guy outside of the top,
Ty Simpson.
two of them, 2 guys outside of the top 32.
Yeah,
got
it's not.
drafted. It's been Chris Johnson, and then it was
Is it Malachi?
Caleb Banks.
man.
Oh,
He
yeah.
thought he was going to drop because of the injury. So
It's more so. I just think that some of the trades have been interesting, and then just where people have landed have been interesting. So
The thing with Banks is it's not even the foot that bothered me; it's his run defense. Like that's the part that worries me.
really,
Like you know what I mean? Like even at the Senior Bowl, like he was trying to take on double teams, and he's just popping up like a jack in the box, and they're just driving them off the ball. It reminds me of Deion Walker all over again.
Deion Walker was a rough watch on tape. That one was hard to watch.
Good pass rusher, just didn't stop the run much.
I could see the fact that it's both feet. Like it's now 2 different feet we're working with on a big boy is terrifying.
It's absolutely terrifying.
Everyone just said
they're taking the first round.
Furiel just said Chiefs for Falk. I could see that.
But I mean, they got interim GM, right? So like, what does he care? He's big swings, baby.
Oh, is it Grigson?
How else am I going to keep the job? It's not Grigson. It's
oh,
the
thank
nerd.
goodness. Oh, thank
The
goodness.
nerd.
It's not Grigson.
It's the spreadsheet guy.
Yeah.
This is an anti-Ryan Grigson channel.
As someone who worked for Oliver Luck before,
don't bring him up.
he doesn't think very highly of Ryan Grigson.
Don't blame him. One of my first my first ever article I wrote that I got heat for was for Bleacher Report, and I was like a freshman in college, and I just did this long form piece about why I thought Ryan Grigson deserved blame for why the Colts weren't ascending. And I just was like, look at how horrible this free agent class was. You spent all this money on Gosder Churlis and all these like LaRon Landry and just all this garbage. And then you take Bjorn Werner. Oh, what happened?
So I got the Chiefs pick.
Okay, no spoilies.
No, I won't spoil it. And then the Jets traded up.
With the Bills again?
Did they?
Bro, the Bills do this every
year.
I'm
sorry. No, that's Niners. Niners. Yeah.
The Niners, yeah.
Shout out
to the Lord. Niners have the top pick.
Grigson guilty 4 times.
So they get to run the show. Day 2.
Man.
All right, Jets. What were the Jets do? Nuss? Dude, Carson Beck for the content. Dude,
oh, God.
What QB is Beck for you?
Listen. QB Beck is what? QB 4? No, QB 5. QB 5.
Is Aller ahead of him?
Yeah.
I can, dude, having been to the Big Ten championship on field in person, I could see it. I was just like, if someone got this guy right.
It's mechanical. It's mechanics and
it's a fake offense. Yeah, but like no one was ever going to teach him anything there. It was so frustrating.
No, and I think I don't know if you've watched the Gruden QB camp stuff from this season.
Mm-hmm.
He had like Taylor Green on. It's really good stuff. The way
it always is, yeah.
Like the way he was coaching up Taylor Green on and holding him accountable for stuff. It's like, yeah, your feet are pointed one direction and you're throwing in this direction. Like you can't throw accurately with good pit placement that way. And to watch a young quarterback take that coaching, but it seems like it's the first time he's heard that coaching is the problem that we have in college football. Yeah. Like,
yes,
you know what I mean?
How is this? How are you just now hearing this when you first get to the draft process? How is this?
Bobby Petrino is like, this is not he is not my problem. Good
job, Chiefs.
The amount of times.
Good job, Chiefs. You took a good football player.
I love this pick for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've watched quarterback tape, and one of the main things I look for is I'm watching their lower body, and I'm watching their drop back. And that's why I like Ty Simpson, because Ty Simpson's drop back is rhythmic. It's back foot hits, climbs vertical.
It's a lot of white. It's a lot of white at Peter Wood's party. It's a white party.
Holy cow.
Oh wow, yeah, okay.
But he's not
the
wearing
one
white. That's the confusing
He's
part.
not wearing white.
Is that a red
I
flag?
don't understand.
Is that a red flag, guys?
That is
I don't
one
know.
hell of a chain. there
Sorry to
he's got,
interrupt you,
though.
DP.
I think that was on purpose, just to kind of like, yeah, I don't know, it might be a family thing. Shout out to him. But yeah, so I always watch that with quarterbacks, and the amount of quarterbacks I watch that are heel clicky in the pocket at the top of their drops. They have poor weight distribution. Their feet are narrow, and they can't climb. They stand like these quarterbacks are so accustomed to hitting that pirouette and spinning out of trouble, then climbing up to beat edge pressure. There's so much problems from a coaching standpoint, from a technical standpoint at the college level, that yes, these kids are coming in no matter. And I don't care how many years you play. You play 5 years. If you're not being coached properly, you're going to come into the league with the same problem. So yeah, I think Drew Allen is somebody that you get him, you bake him, and you see what you can get out of him within a year or so.
Well, damn, I appreciate all of that for sure. We have another special guest here. It is reporting as eligible superstar, Acme Packing Company's finest. It is Paul Noonan.
I mean, not as special as Damien, but thank you for having me on.
Dude, no, this has been awesome. I appreciate everyone that's been hopping on. The chat's been great. We've had some weird picks. Ty Simpson got drafted 13th.
I wasn't going to jump on, but this has been wacky as hell. Like
it's
yes.
Justice had the argument that it's chalk as far as the players getting selected, but like the order at which players are getting selected has been weird.
I think that's a fair point. Like Ty Simpson's a good example. He is the second quarterback, I guess, but he should go like 3 rounds from now and not in the middle of the first.
So is this 3 first-round picks for the Jets? They moved up to get their 3rd first-round pick
because they had Bailey and Sadiq earlier.
I wonder if this is a receiver,
Cooper or Boston,
corner,
Cooper
or
Boston,
corner.
One of those two.
Colton Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't remember they had no interceptions last year.
They jumped ahead of Buffalo. Could be receiver.
Buffalo's so pissed that Casey Concepcion's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them though. Like that, I'm not as high on Boston. I can see the vision.
Well, yeah, Buffalo can't draft Boston again.
I like the next tier.
Not again, but
yeah. I like the next tier of receivers: the Jeremy Bernards, the Surratts, I think that's a fun.
There it is.
I like them all better.
Jets
than
gave
Boston.
up 179 to move up from 33 to 30. That's it. Almost the last pick of the fifth.
That's good.
I'm just excited Seattle gets to cap it off with their fucking chaotic ass drafting. Who knows who Seattle's
Omar, there he is.
Let's go.
Omar's good.
Listen,
that's a good pick.
A little grandstanding for my Tyler real quick. Never in my life did I think I'd be alive for Indiana Hoosiers #1 overall pick, let alone 2 Hoosiers in the first round. This is I'm still like just eating good right now, man. I'll never
Don't worry.
national champion.
You got another one coming next year, well, probably 2. Nick Marsh and Charlie Becker.
Love Becker. AJ Harris, I know had been getting some hype before he decided to stay.
Is he at Indiana now?
Yeah, transferred from Penn State to Indy.
Good for him. Good for him.
Nick Marsh is good. I'm very curious about the quarterback.
Hoover.
I don't think he's any Mendoza. I watched the Mendoza tape at Cal, and I was like, that kid's gonna be sick.
Dude, he was my QB1 from summer, like bell to bell.
I just love
on the podcast. Keith looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, he's my QB1. He was like, what? I was like, yes, the kid out of Cal.
I love the funky release. I just think it helps him in situations where he's getting whacked. I don't know if this makes any sense, but the way he's able to throw it and torque his body while he's getting drilled, like it shows up on tape a lot. Like the Penn State game-winning touchdown. Yeah. He has a game-sealing 3rd and long where he's just getting hit in the face against Iowa. There's a lot of examples on tape where he can still just like flick that ball out so quick under duress and still put some zip on it.
That's a really good point about the throwing motion. It's very fluid, and it's fluid enough to change when he needs it to. When you're too compact, you can't really do it when pressure's in your face. If you're super over the top and you got to change the arm angle to a sidearm.
They're in Atlanta. Cooper went to Lawrence North, which is another local Indianapolis high school. So that's also cool to see. Yeah, happy for him, man. That's awesome. That's a hell of a haul for the Jets. Yeah. If they can run the football too, like you could also sell Breece Hall. Like, hey, look, we got you a guy that can block on the perimeter for you a little better in the slot.
Now the Tennessee Titans just traded up to 31.
Shut up. What is happening?
Man, Buffalo just
Dude, I have no idea.
They're in
know they're
panic
making
mode
my
after
job hard for
Concepcion
tomorrow.
went.
They're just
Yeah, no,
crashing
they're
out.
not happy with that. They're very much not happy about that.
They're just on tilt. Like,
You
we'll
probably
just keep
should have
trading back.
You should have just moved up in the first place. Like you saw
Yeah.
Cleveland didn't take a receiver at 6. What do you think they were going to do at 24?
Listen,
Like, and Casey was falling on the board.
If we extrapolate this, they're just going to have the final 100 picks of the draft. They're just going
Right.
to keep trading back.
Legitimately.
Paul would be in favor of that.
Paul,
trade back,
who's been your favorite pick of the first round so far, Paul, since we have you?
Oh, Ruben, like Bane at 15. Like, that's ridiculous. He should have gone much higher. Ever since Jeremiah Love went at 3, like my whole world has been shattered on what should happen because, like, if you're an NFL team, you would clearly rather have potentially dominant edge rusher for a decade than good running. But like, even if you get Saquon Barkley version 2, great. You get 5 years of a guy who will contribute to your garbage team that won't win any games for 5 years. Like, Bane falling that far is ridiculous. That guy's awesome. That's a great pick. Everybody who passed on him is going to regret it, except the other people who got edge rushers.
We're just all thanking our lucky stars that he didn't end up in Minnesota or Detroit.
No kidding. I was getting nervous there.
We were panicking at that point, man.
Understandably so.
The other pick, I mean, for me, if I'm just going off the board, the Cowboys literally got my number 1 prospect, and I hate it at 11. Just like, but then they redeemed themselves by taking Malachi Lawrence, and I laughed.
That was
I was gone for that. I wish I could have seen your reaction to that one in real time because no,
I am happy. We said we're happy for Galco.
Defense.
We're happy for Galco and the Shrine Bowl. It's the best event. Keep promoting that because they do a great job there. So.
Yeah, I think Lawrence is going to be he's probably going to be a DPR early, and they look to pair him with Donovan Soroku long term.
CJ Allen here, maybe get solid linebacker.
I'll tell you it's no because I know the pick, so I'll tell you no. I won't tell you the pick is.
I want to go back to COVID draft with the recliner for Goodell. It's still my favorite draft.
Dude. I don't even remember what pick it was when he was just like totally wasted.
Like
I was
this?
like, oh yeah.
All right. The pick's
Dude is doing a presser tonight?
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Falk. There you go.
Okay.
Falk, nice.
We've had multiple people comment this on, so I'm gonna have to look at this after the draft tonight. The Steelers were on the phone with Mekhi Lemon, and then the Eagles traded up to take him.
Oh,
that happens.
Dirty. Yep.
That happens.
The fact that it's Pittsburgh Philly is even better.
Yeah.
Well, Pittsburgh's on the short
though.
end of that in the NHL playoffs right now too. Philly's taking them to the woodshed. Flyers are up 3-0 on the Penguins right now.
They don't have a receiver.
Yeah.
Is Aaron watching? Is he in like Peru?
What's that?
I said, is Aaron watching or is he in like Peru? You think he's mad about getting scooped for Lemon?
Might be.
I like.
He might be.
He's probably in his darkness retreat again.
Oh my gosh!
Probably in a cave somewhere in Oregon or something.
With some nice shrooms,
something like it.
In a yurt. It's definitely a yurt.
Yeah, he's a yurt guy.
So it looks like Buffalo got like a late 3rd for like a 6th to move down.
Bro,
what's the total competition for all of the trade backs? Like, how many picks did they get?
Yeah,
that's a text question.
All right. Buffalo now has 3rd pick of round 2. They've got 2nd pick of round 3. They've got 3 4ths and 2 5ths. They got a lot going on in that, like, early day 3 range now.
They have too much going on at this point.
Yeah.
My good Lord, dude. What are you guys doing? I don't understand it.
Slowly morphing into the Ravens, just getting picks and picks and picks.
Well, I mean, they're in some pretty big cap situations, so they might just need guys on rookie contracts at this point.
They're probably going to
Falk's got to adjust the hat. Oh no.
He's not trying to mess up his hair.
Yeah, he's about to go out. He's like, hold up, the hat didn't fit. I still think the best draft moment of the day was Tyson breaking down in the hallway and then just crying in the club. It was.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah, man.
All right,
My man's
one last.
been through a lot.
Yeah.
Keldrick Falk, love the fit with Salah. Just get a big dude that you can work. Like having Salah
like
develop.
Eric Armstead.
Yes, there you go, nailed it.
Eric Armstead.
I think I really like Falk. The fact that he's so young and the fact that I'd be more worried if he had a pass rush bag and wasn't getting home. The fact that he's young and doesn't have any of that yet, that's where I feel like he's going to like. We can see what he could become. Plus, the floor is just he's an early down guy that you can trust to help stop the run.
I think you play him beside Jeffrey Simmons. I don't think you want to rush him off the edge really at all because he's like not super agile and doesn't have a lot of bend either. So it's like, I was just talking to my guy Daniel Harms from over at Bleach Report. I was like, if he were to develop his hands, I don't know, it's a kind of a throwback name. Not throwback, but like those the Patriot teams with Bill Belichick, he had Dietrich Wise and Trey Flowers, those 6'5", 6'6", big body, more run stuffers, but those guys were good with their hands to where they could win the inside track and not have to bend. So it's like if you want to rush him as an edge, that's how you do it. But I think rushing him from that 3 tech 4 eye spot, that's where you get the most bang for your buck, getting them into the face of the quarterback.
Justice was talking about with that Cornell Tate pick earlier about the need for just getting pass rushers and pressure in general. So I'm happy with it. Like, I mean, I like I'm a big fan of Keldrick Falk because I can see the vision with him. Plus, I love a guy that's that tall and can still emphasize pad level. It's one of the random coaching things I picked
knew
up.
it. I
just
so
knew
much.
it. Is it a running back? Oh no!
Oh boy!
Is it something stupid?
I don't know. I mean, I like the pick. I like the pick.
Who are you a fan of, Dan?
Who
are you?
I have no team.
You have no team.
Detroit Pistons.
Oh, dude. Oh no. Oh no.
You just made an enemy.
No.
Detroit Pistons.
I'm from Indiana.
Pacers. Pacers. Yeah. No, I hate you guys.
I know you ruined.
I got to hop
our
off.
only title. All right, Justice. Oh no.
A good friend of mine was actually at the Malice at the Palace.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
from Michigan.
You cost us an NBA title, you dick. You ruined my childhood.
Listen, all they had to do was ignore the fans. Just ignore the people in the stands.
Reggie Miller was a foul merchant anyway.
He was the foul merchant before foul merchants exist.
That was the Paul Noonan like red light bat signal.
Yeah.
Well, there is some spiritual irony to losing to SGA.
I can talk about Reggie Miller for about 45 minutes straight. And the main thing with Reggie Miller is he was a bit of a pioneer in that he realized 3-point shots were more efficient than anything else. And he was good-ish at them, but he was like 8th in 3-point percentage over his era. He just shot more of them by like 2,000 than anybody else.
Yeah.
So, 100%. Listen, I as a Pacers fan, I fully admit that there's a lot of revisionist history about how really great Miller was. He just had a lot of really like iconic moments, but as a player, collectively as a whole of his career, he's not great, but he's our guy. But now we've got the Halliban, and it's great. Or Halliburger, whatever you want to call him now.
I rock with Hallie. Man. I rock
with Cade. I rock with Cade, and I rock with Duran. I do not rock with Beef Stew. I know you probably.
Beef Stew's my freaking guy. I love Beef Stew, man. I'm all about it. Like, we need that enforcer.
Mark nailed it.
I'm tired of all the hugs.
Cheryl was better than Reggie. 100% right.
I completely agree with that.
Cheryl's goated. I'm so sorry this turned into an NBA podcast at the end, but not really sorry. Dave and I just quickly had to squash some beef before we could move on. That's the thing with the Pistons. I love Cade. He's just such a fun player to watch, so I can't even hate him. All right.
Ethical basketball. Right. Ethical basketball.
Here we go. Seattle. We got.
I like this guy's energy. This dude's hype.
Yeah. I feel like he's on whatever Adam is on. Oh my God, he's two-handing the mic.
Oh, they did the thing.
They did it. Oh man.
Of course, I had a feeling. Well,
Of course they
this
did.
dude's really exciting. He's really hyped right now. It's kind of scary
gosh.
a little bit. Yeah,
They did the thing. I
please
can't.
get off the mic.
Who's the best player available? I still have. Who's the best available? Shout out channel. Mel Kiper. You'll be hearing from my attorney Paul later. Kept hyping up Mel's best available. I was like, hey, this is copyright infringement. This is bullshit.
You know you've got somebody on this stream who is married to an IP attorney, right?
Yeah. Talk to that one. I don't do IP.
All right, my best available players. CJ Allen did not get drafted. TJ Parker. Denzel Boston.
Denzel
Boston's still out there.
Caden McDonald.
McDonald is another one. Yeah, I thought
That's the shock for me. I didn't.
Same. The DPRs and R. Mason Thomas and Cassius Howell.
Yep.
I had a feeling that wasn't happening.
I had a feeling the Toledo safety just because of safeties in general. I could have seen Colton Hood going.
I was going to say, you got both Tennessee corners.
Christian Miller, I kind of accepted he wasn't going to go. That's about it. Yeah. Everything else,
he can last to 52. That's fine.
Totally, that'd be great.
Miller, yeah.
I like the Jadarian Price selection for them. I like his vision, his patience as a runner. He's got big playability. You see that when he returns kicks. I think he's one of the best kick returns in college football last year. And everything he just did, we get the bulk of the carries. I look for natural, like being a natural runner. Like, can you read blocks? Are you patient to set them up? Do you have good footwork? And then when you see the hole, can you hit the hole? Right? And he gives you all of that. I think there's a little bit of upside. I don't think he's going to be – well, no, I'll take that back. At the combine, he was running a wide receiver route tree. Him and a couple of other running backs, Jeremiah Love, Eli Heidenreich from Navy. Like when the cameras weren't on, they were doing drills as wide receivers. And he actually moved well in terms of a route runner. So I think there's upside for him there too. So, and at the end of the day, Seattle understands we did not win the Super Bowl because of Sam Darnold. We run the Super Bowl because we played great defense and we ran the freaking ball. That's what we do. That's how you protect Sam Darnold from himself, because we all know if you put too much on him, that's when you get the bad throws, the interceptions, and the mistakes. I think it's a good move and a smart move by Seattle. Plus, you just won a Super Bowl. Fans can't really say anything. We just brought you a title. Pipe down, relax. Like, we are the current champions. You didn't think that was going to happen around this time last year. So relax. We get the cachet to make whatever the heck pick we want to make at 32. That's just what it is.
You're totally right there. And I mean, the last handful of early picks that they've made, they've really turned it around after a rough stretch there for a while.
Totally.
I mean, Emanwari was just a phenomenal selection.
Changed their defense entirely. It was so fun.
Totally.
Absolutely.
So it's Schneider's, he's got his groove back a little bit, it feels like.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Well, guys, I got to give a sincere thank you to you three, to Justice, to the viewers. The comments were killing me all night. So I had a ton of fun. Damian, thank you for hopping on, man. It was great hearing some of your analysis. You do great work. Your Bleacher Report, that entire scouting department is so much fun. It's one of my favorite things to actually read through, because I like that it's a group effort project that you guys put together. I think it makes it a little more feels kind of like a war room. So
it definitely is. We have a lot of back and forth when it comes down to who's on the clock and what picks to, positional value or O-line receivers. It's a lot of fun to have those discussions.
Well, tell Sobleski I say hi. I love that guy. So
I got you. I got to work on the mock draft for tomorrow for rounds 2 and 3. So all these trades, shout out to Buffalo. I got to keep track of all this crap. So shout out to them for making my night a lot longer than it needed to be.
Cool. Well, again, thank you, everyone. A massive, massive thank you. We will be back, or at least I will. I don't know about these a-holes, but you're welcome. But I will be back tomorrow. It'll be Packers fans I know who've been watching. I'm probably very excited for that. So stay tuned. We'll see you later. Take care, guys.